Biafra Rukobore Makokari Mano Uramo Mafi Bonacho Biafra Rukobore Kari Mano Uramo Mafi Bonacho Biafra Rukobore Makokari Mano Urugo Mafi Bonacho Biafra Rukobore Kari Mano Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya, Wemanadiga, Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya, Ogano Churi, also coach, but an obagat in no. Ogago Churi, also coach, but an obagat in no. Brother Masikwala Makine Sike Kiweli Sigiru Basabo Esio Ema Wanawa Kesine Madam Makiwerendo Gabiego Imanabu Kage Makiwe Yes and Yelu and Yaunine Kero Sabo Nduhe Webudo Nduhe Wegim Borabo on weekend to Hosa Nduhe Webudo Nduhe Wegim Borabo on weekend to Hosa Sabo Otutu alala nike, otutu uru nike, ni agbego kere ha. Otutu alala nike, otutu uru nike, ni agbego kere ha o.
Thank you, you did.
Otu akoga
Thank you for joining me.
Baby afraga bia, otutu ndiga ura. Otu akoga dewo, baby afraga biaru, otutu ndiga ura. Obama.
Yes, you are the first to comment, and that's very correct. Thank you. Yes, you're coming in, make sure you're hitting the like button. It's going to be an interesting let's see, not more than 1 hour 30 minutes. We'll have a lot
Asemo wanile yala omo biafra kanyikele tukokike onye foro no nibo wezi anyị mazi na modikal ike obiago we chobugi bona abo
freedom of my people. Don't like missing my program. I thank you because the reason is because you love the freedom of your people. That's why you don't want to miss a program like this. Thank you, very well. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That's a very interesting subject tonight. Our Biafran Republic government, led by our president, we are creating or stirring up a great awakening in the USA and around the world. And then we're also going to expose touch on adjusted lawyer. Shameless idiots. We're going to be touching on it tonight. We have the it's a long night. So what is that video?
Akukarika wanye morunwa nkene wenara oga gogora awusa aga mata ulala dafra paraha oga gogora awusa kaga mata ulala dafra bara
Thank you, Chine MC. Thank you for joining. Because we have a long night, I'm going to end this music. Let's go straight to the point. Anybody that joins us late, you will watch it later. We need to run right now with the speed of light because there's a lot I need to cover tonight. First, let us go and show us how this government led by our Prime Minister is making a great awakening across the globe, and particularly in the USA. Everybody is reporting on us, everybody. I know the funniest thing, their phone jars are no longer commenting. Their phone jars are no longer commenting. Since what's his name? Wole Soyinka. Since Wole Soyinka broke the camel's back, their phone jars are no longer commenting. Yeah. Biafra ga-awụnye ụlọ aja n'anya. Biafra ga-awụnye ụlọ aja n'anya. Telling you, we go use Sansan cover on our eye. We'll never see anything. Yes, let's go to the Prime Minister's Twitter page. Let's go together. You're all welcome tonight. I have to let me cover some space before I will put the link. I will put the link at some time. Thank you for joining me tonight. I can see my people are coming in. They are coming in droves already. Thank you, Eze. Thank God, Marcel. Thank you, Joseph Onigechi. Thank you, Worry Sister, my own Worry Sister. Thank you. Thank you for joining me tonight. My goodness me. I have used my drug, but my nose is blocking. It will be open in a jiffy. Thank you. Igwe Cristiano. Thank you. You are here. Joko Chinonso, you are here. Uzamaka Nicholas, you are here. Worry Sister is here. Worry Sister was laughing. I'm sure you're laughing at their for jazz that are no longer commenting. Thank you so much. Namdiogu, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You are here. Thank you. Thank you for joining tonight. Thank you. Uge Chukudi, thank you. And our sister Gozi Gudile Shai is watching us from Facebook. Thank you for joining tonight. Thank you. Baba beer. I beg, If you enter room, you bring that medicine for me again. Now use them. The one I use it, like say, it don't work well. I need to put another one. All right. We have to go. All right. Eunice is here. Eunice is joining us from Canada. She's here. Chuku Onyeka is here. Uchenna is here. We have a full house already. 75 people, 78 people. The numbers are counting in less than 10 minutes. This is wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Shai Shai, Papai, Pastor Vam. Thank you for joining. Thank you, you're welcome. All right, we start from the Twitter. Yes. We start from the Twitter. We go there right now. And the very first one you have there is a blockbuster. Blockbuster. Why did I call this one a blockbuster? This day is the leading newspaper in the zoo. How many of you know this? No, not this day. Guardian. Guardian is the leading newspaper in the zoo. The Guardian. The Guardian is reporting on us. They are no longer hiding. They are no longer hiding it. They are no longer pretending about talking, because we have shown them that we are in charge. We have shown them that we are in charge, and they have no choice but to report the victory we are making and the restoration.
What is this?
What happened?
Water.
From where?
I don't know.
It's my bag. So. Okay. Yes, the awareness we are making is awesome. It's awesome. Why are you looking at me? Where's the water? Is it plenty of water? It's from the kitchen there now. Maybe there. Let me wait. I'm coming. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Some domestic palaver there. You know, some of them are inevitable. You know, so you can see that they are already reporting. They are already reporting. Hope I've unmuted myself. Okay, they are already reporting it, and no matter how they try to hide, they cannot hide anymore, because the Biafra Republic government in exile, led by our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, has shown that we are in charge. We are fully in charge. Simon Ekpa declares 3 days sit at home in the southeast, and you all know these 3 days sit at home, beginning from the 29th to the 31st of May. And included in between is the May Day, the Biafra Day, the May Day. So we all are aware of it already, and the Zoo media is reporting. They are reporting. They are reporting, and it's quite interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. And the Guardian is this one. This one is what? Guardian, not be anyhow newspaper. Guardian Nigeria is the one reporting it. And so, if there's anybody in Biafra land or wherever you are, you have to let everyone know. You have to let everyone know that the whole of Biafra land, yes, 247 is on too. Everybody is on. Everyone must be on. All the media houses should be on reporting this. We need to be on, everybody. Everybody needs to be on. So to the whole media houses is reporting it. Everybody is reporting it, you know. So it is 29th, 30th, and the 31st. Anyone you know, tell them. Anyone you know, tell them that Biafra land will be under lock and key. Biafra land will be locked down. Biafra land will be what? Will be completely locked down. The 29th, the 30th, and 31st of May. Lock down Biafra land. So let them know. At least now they will not say they didn't know. The Guardian is reporting it. The This Day is reporting it. The Newsweek is reporting it. Today News. Every one of them, Daily Post, reporting it. From the 29th to the 31st of May, it will be shut down because we will make sure that every Biafran that is left that have not yet voted, they will vote in our ongoing self-referendum. They will vote. And again, on the 30th of May is our May Day, Biafra Day, our Remembrance Day, our May Day. So that is the day. And we will all be at home. Everybody will sit at home on that day. No movement. No movement on that day. Lockdown from every corners of Biafra land. Everywhere will be locked down. Thank you, Guardian Nigeria. They are from Jan News. Thank you for reporting this. And you are doing well. You are doing well. All right. And then what else do we have from the news today? And then we also have this one. Our Prime Minister was telling them, he said, why are they from jazz? It was our Prime Minister that actually said this. So let me read it to you from the Twitter of our PM. I hope you can see that. Look at that. Simon Ekpa writes, Afonjas are not commenting today. It's like there is bad market. The Afonjas are not commenting today. It's like there is bad market. Of course, there is bad market. That's why they're not commenting. And here we are with the Obonga news again from the Prime Minister 43 minutes ago. Breaking news. Release date. This was released on the 23rd of May, was this released. But it has been presented to us in the press today. Press conference briefing as Biafra government drags Nigeria to African court in Banjul. Press conference briefing as Biafra government drags Nigeria to African court in Banjul. Biafra Republic government in exile hereby invite representatives of the media to cover the first ever, to cover the first ever press conference by the government, which will be held tomorrow. It will be held tomorrow, the 24th of May, 2024. The aim of the press conference is to formally address Biafrans, governments, international organizations, peoples of the world, and civil society organizations regarding the communication of the Biafra Republic government in exile to the African Commission on Human and People's Rights. So the date is tomorrow, 24th of May. The time will be 7 p.m. and the location will be in the Zoom. That means tomorrow we are all going to be together here in the Zoom to unleash this particular, release, this press conference tomorrow. You don't want to miss it because we are aiming at getting the attention of all Biafrans around the world, Biafrans in diaspora, Biafrans at home, and the governments of the world, the American government, the European government, all the African government, the Oceanic government, the Asian government, every government there are in this world, international organizations that you know, every one of them you know, please tag them. By the time we release the link, probably this night or early tomorrow morning, you'll be able to give them the link to the Zoom location. Everyone will be in the Zoom, and it will be broadcast live on Twitter, on Space, and on YouTube, on Facebook. We are going to make sure this goes everywhere around the world. Thank you very much. And this one is the Ogbonge of the Ogbonge news that I was bringing to us today. I hope this thing is being displayed on my screen. Yes, it is being displayed. Thank God. And breaking news. American media are awakened. American media are awakened. Mazi Simon Ekpa, a true leader of Biafra. This is coming from the media in America. They have declared that Mazi Simon Ekpa is a true leader of the Biafran people. Now you're going to pay attention, very rapt attention to the details of this news. Like my brother Biafra Unite will say, now hear the news in details. Again, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BRGIE, represents a major part of the ongoing narrative of Biafra mission for independence. This is coming from the media in the United States. At the base of this government in exile stands Simon Ekpa, a figure whose leadership have sparked both admiration and controversy. As an entity, a government in exile often surfaces when a national group cannot exercise legal and sovereign authority over its homeland due to occupation or usurpation. So now you see that we are a very valid, recognizable, legit government. The world over agrees with this. And if there is any government that Biafra has, it is Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto at home. We did not just end being in exile. We have a de facto government in the homeland. So that means even people at the grassroots are being carried along. Somebody put your hands together for Chukwu Kikabia. Wow. Wow. This is awesome. This is awesome. Let me repeat that. At the base of this government in exile stands Simon Ekpa, a figure whose leadership has sparked both admiration and controversy. Yes, if you like, be on the side of controversy. If you like, be on the side of admiration. All is a win-win for us. Oh, I need to repeat myself. For those of you or those of us on the side of the admiration, you admire the grace, the glory, the achievement, the effectiveness of this particular prime minister and the government elite. You admire because you have evidence. You admire because you can see proofs. You admire because you have been able to verify. Then you are on the side of another winning team. If you are on the side of controversy, you are contending with us or calling us a controversial people. That controversy, it is also okay because it is bringing more awareness and better awareness for those that want to know what is actually controversial about this man. What is controversial about this government? Because by the time you say he's a criminal, he's a thief, he's a criminal, he is working with Nigeria government, the people you are talking to, they are not dummies, they are not zombies, they are human beings. So they will go to the baseline, they will go to the depth or the innermost part of the government, investigate, they will try and scrutinize, and by the time they finish and they resolve, they will come up with only one answer: authenticity, authenticity, authenticity. There is no fake, there is no mago, there is no wayo. So your controversy is helping us. It's helping us because you push the controversial narrative by lying to the world that we are what we are not. They will be forced to come and look, and everybody that has looked, I guarantee you, everybody that has looked in because of your controversy, you have tagged us, they have always been convinced to believe that we are genuine and we are real. It is because of that controversy narrative you are pushing. That is why the American government, people that believe in reality, not in fables, not in fakeness, they went and they verified and they have come with this particular report today. So continue whatever narrative you are giving, whether on the side of the admiration or on the side of the controversy, whichever way you fall into, it is a win-win for this government. Oh, hallelujah, somebody. As an entity, a government in exile often surfaces when a national group cannot exercise legal and sovereign authority over its homeland due to occupation or usurpation. They have concluded in accepting that we are the occupied people. They have concluded that we in our homeland and our Biafran land, we are being occupied. And therefore, they give us the nod that our government is legit. Somebody say legit. Our government is legit. Somebody say legit. Everything that legit. yeah. Our government is legit, and praise be to Chukwu Okike Abiama. The Biafra Republic government, BRGIE, claims to uphold the political aspirations of the Biafran people. We claim to uphold the political aspirations of the Biafran people, primarily those in the southeastern and some parts of the south Nigeria. Biafra territory is the old eastern region. Wow. Now, this is coming from the America. On from the America. So, which is to say, we are doing something. We are making impact. Yes, we are making very powerful impact, and it is working. Okay, what next? After this, we had that breaking, and then we had that. Okay, all right, where are we? Now, our PM wrote again. He said, American media are now awake. American media are now awake with the exclamation mark. Yes, they have been forced to wake up from their slumber. Now, another breaking news came here. We are going to read it again. Another breaking news again. It says the Biafra Republic government in exile represents a major part. Okay, this is what we read before, of which, you can see it. It is being reported all over the American media. And they also reported this by saying, Simon Ekpa, a true leader of Biafra. This is from the American perspective. This is what? From the American perspective. The American reporter is Jeff Curry. He is not reporting and saying that Simon Ekpa, a true leader of Biafra. Oh, my goodness me. No, somebody need to rejoice over it. Somebody need to rejoice over this. Somebody need to celebrate this, because this is the finger of God. This is the finger of God. And when he said that, he actually put up the picture of our prime minister over there, and you can see it. Look at it. They picked up the picture, from the last convention where the PM, rock solid, lifting up his hands and giving us the victory punch in the air. Yeah. All the comments are there. The time has come. Everywhere is waking up. Biafra is here. It is awesome what Chukwu Okike Abiama has done through this government. I'm telling you, we have been able to break a milestone. The more they criticize us, they think that by fighting us, they will end us. No, the more they're doing it, only thing they have sustained doing is bringing the attention of the world into what we are doing. And today, it has paid off. It has paid off, and Biafra has the gain of it all. We have the gain of it all, and we give Chukwu Okike Abiama all the praise and all the glory. That should be the Twitter update for now, so that we will go quickly and report on this Efulefu. Now, the voting is going on. I see the video of the votings is going on, and those that are sitting on the mandate. Let me quickly bring this funny video, which some of you must have seen, and then I will leave it there. Let me quickly bring this video. 1 minute, I will refresh so that it doesn't hang up. Okay. All right. It's there. So let's go. Let me bring you this. This is the voting. The voting is going on. You can see Biafrans are voting en masse in this ongoing referendum. Now, I want to play this one.
Alpha 003, Alpha 003, do you copy? Do you copy? Those standing on the mandate wants to sit down now. I repeat, those standing on the mandate wants to sit down now. Their leg depend them. Their leg depend them. Those standing on the mandate want to sit down. Over, over.
Mugu 008, Mugu 008, do you copy? They should continue standing on the mandate. If anyone tries to sit down, Kawayana, I repeat, they should continue standing on the mandate. If anyone tries to sit down, Kawayana, we have hit the ground running. Onyemosa, Mpaya, I repeat, Onyemosa, Mpaya, over.
Alpha 003, Alpha 003, do you copy? Do you copy? Those standing on the mandate wants to sit down now. I repeat, those standing on the mandate wants to sit down now. Their leg depend them. Their leg depend them. Those standing on the mandate want to sit down. Over, over.
I am mandate. I am mandate. Where are those standing on the mountain? On the mandate. Those standing on the mandate, you must stand on your mandate too. You will never sit down. If you sit down, start it again. Let us laugh small before we go to the main news.
Alpha 003, Alpha 003, do you copy? Do you copy? Those standing on the mandate wants to sit down now. I repeat, those standing on the mandate wants to sit down now. Their leg depend them. Their leg depend them. Those standing on the mandate want to sit down. Over, over.
Mugu 008, Mugu 008, do you copy? They should continue standing on the mandate. If anyone tries to sit down, Kawayana, I repeat, they should continue standing on the mandate. If anyone tries to sit down, Kawayana, we have hit the ground running. Onyemosa, Mpaya, I repeat, Onyemosa, Mpaya, over.
Alpha 003, Alpha 003.
Onyemosa, Kawayana, Onyemosa, Kawayana. Onyemosa, Kawayana. Stand on your mandate too. Don't go anywhere. Continue your mandate. Nara. Excuse me. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Nara, Nara. Okay. So that was just for the fun. That was just for the fun. And then you have seen all these reports from okay, let me go. I think I should bring up these ones. Let me bring up these ones, and then that will be it. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, let's see. Let me bring up this update. Let's look at this update from here. Now, this update caught the attention of the Prime Minister. It says, I was surprised it took long for Biafra consciousness to resurface in Nigeria after 1967 to 1970 civil war. Shoyinka, I have the full video of this. I wanted us to play this full video, from Noble. The guy that interviewed him, he's a Biafran. He's a Biafran. Noble is his name, but he's a one Nigerian Biafran. One Nigerian. All those people, they are instrument that Chukwu Kabiama is using to expose a lot of things. Noble, the guy that interviewed this guy, he was the one that interviewed Morgalo. Now he's the one that is interviewing Wole Soyinka, and the whole thing is exploding everywhere, honestly speaking. Now, our PM wrote, it is under Biafra Republic government in exile that all of them are coming out from their hiding. Only now they truly believe that liberation of Biafra is real. This man, Wole Soyinka, believes strongly in Biafra. He believed that Biafra is something that is legitimate and is real and it's supposed to be. He believes. Now, the question you will ask is, why did this man support Tinubu? Why is this man supporting Tinubu if he believes that these people cannot help anybody in that contraption? Anyway, that one is a question that is left for them. So, and that interview is going, shaking everywhere. Our PM wrote again, the game is on. Onago say you know, Onago say our PM wrote. And then this one here, our PM reminded people about this idiot. You know, Mazi, that no, remove this Mazi. Onyemechi Oba. Where is this goat? Somebody told me that they saw him in Turkey. He was actually telling the people that were with him that it is a shame. So after all these things, from this guy's mouth, he was saying, so after all these things, so Simon Ekpa is the real guy. After all these things they made us to do against Simon Ekpa. So Simon Ekpa wouldn't the real guy. We're not fighting for Biafra. Immediately he found out that it is Simon Ekpa that is actually fighting for Biafra and not all the criminals he has been supporting waging war against Simon Ekpa. He just decided to throw in the towel and he went into hiding. You know, he went into hiding. Now ask me, how can this person now say he is a freedom fighter? What story will he tell his children? If he cannot come out now, Zorisi Onweya, because you hiding from this stage or bowing out in shame, it's not going to help you because your children are going to see all your videos. They will see it. Now, let us see. Let me show you the video. I think the video he did must be under this comment. Let's see whether we will see it. There's a video he made. Let me see. Oh, that video. Somebody. Okay, look at it here. Look at it. He did this one.
India mean of autopilot. Sit at home, sit at home. Nyagawana prison, nyagano do there. Okwacho no sit at home, nyagawa there. Kareba wa genon. Simon Wapa Ezenago. Gavan ime prison in the Finland. On Kekanjo na Russia na cho ije bakarate na Finland. Ilu hadia. Ato ha go belo buni be no. Simon said they ready answer terrorists. When the DOS na-agwa si onye ọbụla nọdụ nwayọ na ọkwanụ ka esi eme ihe ọ dị mma nwayọ nwayọ anyị hapụ imelụ arụ. Simon na ndị otu esi gịnị na ha chọrọ ịbụ terrorist na ha ga-eme nke a oluo FBI ndị Finland emeda ga-arrest gabadị a ga-eme sit at home ime prison. Grupu gị ndị chọrọ sit at home sobenụ Simon na Finland ụlọ oria ụlọ dị ime prison ya sit at home n'olu ikede ụmụ okoko ihe nke atọ nwee adịmechekwa go ekpere ndụ ekpere m ụlọ ka ị nwụọ n'ime prison de ka ị nwụọ nwaanya bụ okoko ịma mmadụ onye igburu nwaanya dị ime jelu ka o jee gote ụgwụ ya na ụmụ ya eji wee si nri poor woman ndị otu gị bịa were gbagbuo onye ọnwụọ.
You know, when they were selling all these narratives, those that are ignorant were actually listening to them and believing them. When they were saying all these things, you know, they were saying all these things, they were saying, and people were actually listening to them. And if there was anything that happened in Biafra land, everybody now know who did them. Who did them? Remy Juice was actually saying something in his video the other day, I think it was yesterday. He was saying that while he was still in the camp then, there was a team of those people that will always go out and commit havoc every Monday that I sit at home. Immediately they will send them, go. They were the ones that shot people. They were the ones that kidnap people. And when they do it, they video it, they record it. They are the ones that will wear those uniform, you know, red uniform, and go and start flogging people that are, you know, selling on the streets. And they will just video it, and the next day they'll bring it and say, Simon Ekpa. You understand? They sold all these evil and wicked narratives. At the end of the day now, the truth has surfaced. The people that this DOS was saying that now it is now done on him that not the DOS that they are the ones actually buying our people, doing the evil This period he did this video was when our prime minister was called for some questioning by the police. And some, very wicked and manipulative people took pictures of our PM and put it out there, and they were all shouting everywhere. They have arrested someone there. That same evening, it didn't reach the next day for you to see how desperate they were for them to eliminate our prime minister. That same evening, our PM came out and did a live broadcast. They knew it was a live broadcast. In that same broadcast, they were writing, look at the date. They are changing the date. They are changing the date. It's an old program. These people, very devilish people. And you hear what he's saying here? That that he doesn't want our prime minister alive, that he wants him dead, that he will die. But today, look at him. Many of them that actually wish our PM dead, many of them that were writing a lot. There was one they call Ostraman. That one have decayed in the grave now. The other one, they are rep in Indonesia. That one have decayed in the grave now. Some of them, that one of the leader in Biafra land. That one have decayed in the grave now. Now, since that time, Chike Doziem have never come out openly for people to see him. His neck is now like pocket. This one, after all these things he did, and now the truth is out, he has gone into hiding. He has gone into hiding. How about Ejiofor? I will bring a Ejiofor video for you this evening. You will see. All of them done and dusted. Done and dusted. Finished. And our prime minister is the one today American government have approved and recognized. The whole world over, including the zoo press. They have acknowledged him as the leader of the Biafran people. No, nobody is now saying self-acclaimed or self-imposed. No. They call him the prime minister of the Biafra Republic government. No, but including the zoo media. The zoo media does not refer to our PM as any other thing than the prime minister of the Biafra Republic. Simon Ekpa, the more dangerous one, even more dangerous than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And these ones wanted him dead. Somebody fighting for their freedom. Somebody that represents their interest. They conspired all manner of lies. Today, where are they? This one is gone. The ones that were rock solid with GOS now, there is a serious division in their camp. Methuselah is no longer working with Ikenga. Ikenga is no longer working with what's his name? Gumi of GOS. Achebe Paul. Achebe is no longer working with Ejiro. Ejiro is now fighting Efe. Efe is fighting what's his name? Is fighting Achebe Paul. Achebe Paul. All of them, confusion everywhere. How is the Biafra Republic government media doing? Bouncing, floating strong, starting gidigbam, restoring Biafra, date for referendum has been fixed. Date for the voting was fixed. The voting is going on. Over 10 million Biafrans had voted from the first quarter, the first part of the voting. Over 10 million voted, and the voting is still on. Biafrans in the homeland are queuing up and voting in the self-referendum. Most of these people, they are. I wonder how they wet their pillows at night when they go to bed. Their pillows will be wet and soaked with water and tears. Tears. Very soon. What did they gain? Nothing. Just to destroy what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu represent. This one, we hear them say, our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa doesn't want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out. He has been sidelined now. This one was one of the people that said they don't get any information anymore. Where is he today? No more.
Icheni Bunwanya di me Simon Ekpa. Bunwanya di model here na free. Other possible now. Emana Chukwu Biafra doesn't do. Aga nwanya na enwere ihe o melo gi. Igbagbuo ya. Wahala. Gaba n'ime prison je mere sit at home. Ebe agwa dile go okay. Icho you 30 years there inodo. Icho 40 years inodo, 50 years inodo. Ipote again. Oga nwe ipotazi erazi aka mpo matches. Ka ịma na mmiri ọkụ na-egbu mba okoko. You show him within the DOS. You must the DOS. Senators of Biafra Hanodana. Puchu.
Again, anything to sign any document. Let it end today. Let it end today. Nobody should tell me again anything to sign any document for any code of conduct. I have not seen the document. Nobody has sent the document to me. And if you that is telling me to sign document have seen the document, show me the document. But what I said, which is very clear, is that I will not hand over my platform as a condition to broadcast on Radio Biafra. That is my stand. I will not hand over my platform as a condition to broadcast on Radio Biafra. And I believe that if any other thing you don't understand any other thing, you understand this one. So the code of conduct that people are talking about, they say they are reporting my account. Nobody is reporting my account. I'm receiving call. So the code of conduct that people are talking about is for me to hand over my platform as a condition before broadcasting on Radio Biafra. So please leave this thing, leave this thing, leave me alone. Let me do what I'm doing. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me fight for Biafra the way I'm fighting it until our Onyendu is out. When Onyendu come out, everybody will see where we have gone wrong and where we have gotten it right. And he will be the one to address it. And you people were there. All of a sudden, immediately they capture our leader, they kidnap our leader. Everybody is fighting Simon Ekpa. What did Simon Ekpa do you? Did Simon Ekpa collect your wife? Did Simon Ekpa collect your wife? Do you know Simon Ekpa before? Some of you are just following something you know nothing about. You come on social media, go and sign document. Go and sign. Do you know the document? Did you see document? Somebody come and tell me I should hand my platform as a condition to broadcast on Radio Biafra, and then that.
So what I'm saying did not come out. That means all the while I was talking about that goats. Yeah. All the while I was talking about that idiot. People were not hearing me. As people have my number, you did not call me. Hey, I'm very, very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, I can't go back to the one I was talking about, that Onye Mechoba. You saw Onyemechi over there. Oh, that one was looking for how to tie Simon Ekpa. He was wishing Simon Ekpa dead. Did you hear him? I said a lot of things there. I'm surprised that I don't even know that I was muted. Chai, very, very sorry. You people have my number. When things like this happen, you now go call me. Anyway, I was not seeing the comment. I was only looking at the video. The video is on another page. So you just heard our prime minister. These are the demons he fought. He fought demons. He fought Satan. Our prime minister fought Lucifer. Koro. He came face to face with the kingdom of darkness. Our prime minister was in confrontation with principalities and powers. Some of them come real, staring at him like this. Koro. And you know the good thing. Oh my goodness me. I feel like crying for Chachukwu Kabiama. The good thing is that he defeated them all of them. This man, he fought with demons. He fought with principalities. He fought with a legion of demons. And he defeated them all. And these people were very ferocious. I don't know whether you have watched horror movie before. Horror movie. When some of those aliens that you don't know how they look like, very disfigured, they will be biting you. They will be sucking you, biting you with their sharp teeth and their very sharp claws. They came on our prime minister. He defeated them all. Whatever he was eating or taking from that head of dragon, I bet you that thing worked. Even if that thing was not supposed to work, Chukwu Kikabiama made it to work. I'm telling you, these people, Tina Sanworu will come on Radio Biafra. We'll be shouting, he did not take oath. He did not sign document. Sign document. Take oath. Yeah. He came from the back door. He is a thief. Tina Sanworu was shouting every day. He shouted to the extent our prime minister looked for the name to give him that will befit what he was doing. He gave him bedbug. How many of you know the meaning of bedbug? Bedbug. That's what our prime minister gave China Sanworu. That was the only name. Do you know the meaning of bedbug? Bedbug is something that when it infects your house, if you have a house infested with bedbug, only God will save you. Only God will save you. Our prime minister called him bedbug. And you know what? Our PM had the antidote to that bedbug. Because he was the only one that was able to identify China Sanworu. He was the only one that was able to identify China Sanworu. Oh, Ayole, you are telling me. Ayole. This Ayochukwu. Ayochukwu, he was in the center of it all. There is the one they call a farmer. A farmer. I show you people the picture of that goat. I brought the picture, I show you. Let me see whether I can show you guys again that picture of a farmer. I brought it here. These are the very ferocious vampires. Very evil things. So, Ayochukwu, please confirm for me if I am correct that this is a farmer. He's in Australia. He's in Australia. Okay. Where's the idiot? This is a farmer. Ayochukwu, confirm for me. Just hit the yes. If I got him. Because you know him. Ayochukwu, is that a farmer or not? one is a former. This one is the one. This one is a former. He's in Australia. I don't know. I saw his picture somewhere and I brought it. The people in Australia, Ayochuku, some of you in Australia should confirm. Is this a former or not? Eh? This one is the one that had the key of Radio Biafra. He's the one that was instigating and telling them, tell Simon. There's sound now. Tell Simon that he must hand over his platform. Let him know he needs to hand over his platform. Thank you. They say yes. They say yes. That is a former. He needs to hand over his platform. And when he hand over his platform, that's when we'll be able to give him Radio Biafra. And at that time, our Prime Minister, thank you. At that time, our Prime Minister was running a platform, a massive platform that was on Facebook. It was over 500,000, going to 1 million. They'll bring it down. He will come again. And within 2 or 3 months, he will skyrocket to 400,000. Biafrans were listening. This idiot, this Amorphia, told them, we must collect his platform and use Radio Biafra to deceive him. Immediately hand over his platform, we will now tell people that he did not swear oath. We will frustrate him and we'll push him out. Our Prime Minister, who understood the game they were doing, told them, to hell with all of you. I will never hand over my platform. Some idiot will say, you see, he loves his platform more than Biafra. Why would he not hand over his platform? And the question is, what does he do in that his platform? Is he doing something different from Biafra movement on his platform? So if he hand over his platform to you, and then he will be talking on Radio Biafra, what will now happen to his platform? That particular channel of reaching Biafrans will be closed down, isn't it? Does it make any sense? It doesn't make sense. But they needed it as an option. They need it as a as one of the key points, as the requirement for him to come on Radio Biafra. Hand over your platform. A platform that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw and validated and said, you must go and follow him and you must share his video. So all the videos you have shared under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, this idiot was telling you, shut them down so that you come to Radio Biafra. It is only if you don't have brain that you listen to an idiot like Conformer, who was building hotel in Owerri. This goat was building hotel in East. Every month he will go to Abuja. Every month he will go to Lagos. Every month he will go to Nigeria. This goat here. Our Prime Minister could not travel. Onyendu himself could not travel. But these bastards were traveling. All of them. And they needed our PM to hand over his platform. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. They have not given reason. So this goat that was in charge of Radio Biafra, if you ask him what happened to Onyendu, Onyendu was supposed to come on Radio Biafra. You are the one in charge. You are the one that control how far. He will tell you, we don't know. We will wait for Onyendu to come before we will tell you what happened. Do you understand? You see, our Prime Minister, he fought with demons. Demons. He fought with them. Let me remove this guy because he's the reason why I went on WhatsApp to bring this one. Let's go. What is this one saying? I have not watched this video of our PM talking about handling. You see, many of you have not watched it. Now you have watched it now. You have watched it. And let me even go back and play it again. They told him, you must hand over your platform. That is the reason, the only reason you must give, you must fulfill, then you will come on Radio Biafra. And while they were saying that, they were still telling him, you did not take oath. You did not take oath. You are not an oath member. Those of you saying no sound, it means that you are watching from the back. Come forward. Like Lars Benzico is saying no sound. It is because you are watching from the back where there was no sound. Right now, there is sound. All you need to do is come forward, okay? Don't stay at the back. No dragons go back, I beg. You understand? Oh my goodness me. Akwa because I've been saying we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere this night. So that's why if you have not yet hit the like button, begin to hit it now. We must, by the time I bring that video of the Carol White, we should be able to hit 800 or 1,000. We are already 440 here already. 300 and something watching on Raf Chamaka TV, 75 watching on the other channel, 21 watching on Facebook in 1 hour. Where is Yoruba today? They have all, hidden under bushel. First zona. Fanime Ezogo. 1 minute. I refresh and then I'll bring back. He was saying he has not seen that video before. You're seeing it for the first time. I'll bring it back now, okay? I'll bring it back now. Now, watch it again.
Let it end today. Let it end today. Nobody should tell me again anything to sign any document for any code of conduct. I have not seen the document. Nobody have sent the document to me. And if you that is telling me to sign document,
they were talking about code of conduct every time. Simon Ekpa did not sign code of conduct. He did not sign code of conduct. And there was nothing like code of conduct. They did not present any code of conduct to him. He was even looking for the code of conduct. Let me even see the code of conduct, how it looks like, so that I will look at it and see whether it is something I can sign. At least I went to school now. Before you sign something, you will read it. Let me even see it and read it. There was nothing like that. They did not present any code of conduct to him. They were only telling him, you will surrender your channel.
I have seen the document. Show me the document. But what I said, which is very clear, is that I will not hand over my platform as a condition to broadcast on Radio Biafra. That is my stand. I will not hand over my platform as a condition to broadcast on Radio Biafra. And I believe that if any other thing you don't understand any other thing, you understand this one. So the code of conduct that people are talking about, they say they are reporting my account. Nobody is reporting my account. I'm receiving call. So the code of conduct that people are talking about is for me to hand over my platform as a condition before broadcasting on Radio Biafra. So please leave this scene, leave this thing, leave me alone. Let me do what I'm doing. Leave me alone.
You see, at this point, he was still begging them to leave him alone. Leave me alone. Happen in my car. Leave me alone. Let me fight this Biafra the way I know how to fight it. Leave me alone. Stop this thing. Do you know that at this time, our Prime Minister have not said anything against the DOS? At this time, our Prime Minister was still calling Chike Doziem the leader of DOS. At this time, our Prime Minister was still telling us the DOS, they are in charge, they are the leader. At this time, but he was telling them, you people should not disturb me. Let me do this thing my own way. Let me be doing my own thing. Allow me to do my own. They refused though. Why did they refuse? Now you are seeing it clear. From that time till now, this is one man they have been fighting. From that time till now, all the colors, they are showing it now. Have you not seen it? Now, if they told you at that time that China Sanwa Satan will come and tell you that if they kill Nnamdi Kanu, that nothing will happen, will you believe him? One day they came and Ifeanyi Ejiofor came and said, I went to see Onyendu. Onyendu was asking me, how about China Sanworu, Agune Chemba? You remember? Ifeanyi Ejiofor said something like that. That Onyendu was asking about China Sanworu, how about Agune Chemba? Onyendu, with all the wisdom and this insight he has, asking, asking Chinas Angoru, Akune Chamber. Whereas they refused to do what he asked them to do from the word go. Immediately he was kidnapped. He told them, allow this man to preach on Radio Biafra. Then they use, because they know what they have done, they use their own strategy that they wanted to use to silence him, because they knew that he is a voice that Biafrans will be listening to. They wanted to shut him up by using that Radio Biafra that Onyendu commanded them. We have 500 people watching across the channels right now. 506, the numbers are going up. Oh, goodness me. Let's go.
Leave me alone. Let me fight for Biafra the way I'm fighting it until our Onyendu is out. When Onyendu come out, everybody will see where we have gone wrong and where we have gotten it right. And he will be the one to address it. And you people were there. All of a sudden, immediately they capture our leader, they kidnap our leader. Everybody is fighting Simon Ekpa. What did Simon Ekpa do you? Did Simon Ekpa collect your wife? Did Simon Ekpa collect your wife? Do you know Simon Ekpa before?
Ordinarily, if this man was not genuine, ordinarily, if this man was not pure, if he did not commit his life into the hand of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if he did not vow that, look, if you needed 100 men, I am 50 in one. If he did not vow and say, if you have decided to do the extraordinary, if they refuse to give us a date for referendum, I will be in the front following you. If he did not vow, ordinarily with everything they did to him, all the backlash, I am telling you, this man, he fought with demons. The whole hell was let loose. Some of them went to Dibia. Some of them were on social media, including Master Prophet. Master Prophet was conjuring against Simon Ekpa. All of them. Everything they did, he would just be looking at them like this. When he finished, he will come and dance. He will dance. Say, Biafra, we must get this Biafra. We must get this Biafra. He continued. I have promised Onyendu. There was a day he came, he said, hey, everything myself and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu discussed and agreed. These people use it to turn to men Ngwongwo. I don't know how to talk Ngwongwo in English. Huh? Let me allow him to finish.
Some of you are just following something you know nothing about. You come on social media, go and sign document. Go and sign. Do you know the document? Did you see document? Somebody come and tell me I should hand my platform as a condition to broadcast on Radio Biafra, and then that.
You see, they told him to hand over his platform as a condition. Who inspired all this condition? The I. Who inspired all this condition? Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the I. Ifeanyi Ejiofor was one. And at this time, Ifeanyi Ejiofor was communicating with Simon Ekpa. He will talk with him and then he will go to the back and tell them, that is platform. We are going to shut it down. He will come and tell him. Then he will go back and tell them, take his platform from him. But our prime minister was rock solid. He was rock solid. He stood his ground, mentally tough. They failed. Everything they did, it all backfired. They failed woefully. All of them failed woefully. All their plan, none of them work. All their plan, none of them work. None of them work. I think, let me see, are there? Let's hear this one. There are many videos here today. He made a lot of promise to our leader. Let me see. Let's see this one here. All these videos are just popping up. People are posting them on the comment section.
A lot of things have been said here today. What you don't know is bigger than you. I can never go against this struggle. I can never go against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Never. And like some people already commented there, you don't know whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you know, have a special thing with me. You don't know. You don't know all these things. Because, you know, the people that are attacking me today, you have never, ever, ever been in a meeting with me and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So why are you attacking me? Do you know what I have with him? You don't know. That is not to say that he's giving me, I'm not saying that he's giving me power to do everything. No. But you don't know what I have with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You don't know. Why are you attacking? Why is it Samuel Ekpa is a threat to everybody? Why? I'm just an innocent person who want to do everything like that. A person who spoke from Finland said that the day I came to their meeting, I said I want to do everything to see that, you know, everything is happening, and that's what I'm doing. I am all round. I am not only on media, my people. A lot of things are going on underground. You don't know what we are doing. Forget all these things that all this gallivanting everywhere. You don't know what Simon Ekpa is doing. I am on media, I am on there, I am there, I am there, I am there, I am there. You don't know. Why should you be attacking me? Bringing me down is the last thing you can do. You can't succeed. I'm not born of a woman, except if this Biafra struggle I come out now is not by the spirit of Biafra. And I believe by now, all of you should have learned your lesson. That the attack on me is attack on yourself. Because the more you attack me, the more Biafra people will rain it on you. Because they know that I have not gone against the Biafra struggle. And any day I will go against the Biafra struggle, they will also treat my fuck up. And like I said, any day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out to say, Simon Ekpa, you did wrong, I will apologize. I will apologize. I will apologize publicly.
He even said all these things, and yet they never stopped attacking him. He said it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out and say, I got it wrong. I will apologize publicly. They did not stop. Oh. Why did they not stop? You are seeing it today. You are seeing the reason today. They even now they have turned their guns on that same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they were pretending he was the one they were defending. They have turned their guns on him. Did we not tell you they were going to do that? Did we not tell you? They have turned their guns on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right now. They have turned their guns on him. Let me see whether there are other comments. So people are just bringing up all the videos and they are putting them there. All right, that was it. That was it on that side. All these videos were brought under this idiot's post. Under this idiot's post, our PM just posted this picture, and what our PM asked was, Biko, onye nke akwa no, onozikwa ya, onozikwa ndụ, ka odapugo, ndị ose oji. You know, look at him. Our PM was asking, how about this one? Is still there? And they don't fuck about. You know, these ones are the ones that they swore with their life. We are going to start Simon Ekpa. I am on this media, this one. And you know what funny thing? These are the people that Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, loves so much. He loved this guy because of the Igbo he uses. Our Prime Minister said it one day, I love him because of the Igbo he uses and the way he says it is fantastic. And he's very humorous and all that. He loved it. And the people he showed love are the people that eventually became tormentors. But the tormentors they were just tormenting themselves because they could not stop the Prime Minister. They could not. So that was it. Let's go to the video of Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Let's go to the video of Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is no longer the lead counsel of our Prime Minister, of our leader Onyendu, and also automatically what it means is that if our leader Onyendu has sacked him, what it means is that Ifeanyi Ejiofor has no more business with IPOB. But let's see what is happening with the idiot. Yeah. Before we go in there, we must refresh to be sure. Okay, I think I have backup, so there's no need. I have backup. Let me see. I have backup. So my backup, if it doesn't work, I will refresh then. Okay. Okay. That's it. This is a interview they gave him 2 days ago, about 11 minutes. So let's go. Inside this is the one, that particular video you're looking for is inside this one. So I want us to start it from the beginning so that it will not be like we took some things out of context. Let's start it, okay?
Okay, go ahead. I'll come in somewhere.
Okay, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah. Sir, please, can you introduce yourself?
Do I still need introduction? Yeah, friends. My name is Ifeanyi Ejiofor. So I'm lead counsel to Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB worldwide.
He's still introducing himself as lead counsel to Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB worldwide. Isn't that shameful? This guy is just completely shameless. You know, the only reason why he's continuing to identify with that name or with the Indigenous People of Biafra, he is a one Nigerianist, he is a nationalist, and presenting himself as a legal lead counsel to IPOB is showing you that this man, he promised this government of Nigeria that he was going to end IPOB as a one Nigerianist, as a politician that he is. He wants to make sure he ends the IPOB. But now we know that IPOB is no longer the IPOB he was the legal team of. Now IPOB is in a government. So the people he is head of their council or the head of their legal team are the Nzama group of companies. The Nzama group of companies, or which is the IPOB Nigeria. This man has no business with Indigenous People of Biafra. The only people he is dealing with are the people that are granting him this interview, the Umuchuku writers, the Biafra TVs. They are the people he is granting this interview to, and they are the people that he is a legal leader, not over IPOB that me and you are part of. Okay? So let me go.
Sir, please, can you introduce yourself?
Do I still need introduction? Yeah, friends. My name is Ifeanyi Ejiofor. So I'm lead counsel to Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB worldwide.
Okay. Okay. Please, can you tell us what transpired today in court case of Mazen and Kanu co-defendants?
Okay. Today, the criminal charge filed against BRGIE Benjamin Madibu and everyone will see come up today.
You see the people he's representing, BRGIE, Benjamin Madubugu. These are the people he's representing. Okay? And these are one Nigerianists. The people he's representing. They are not Biafra government members. They are sewage rats members. They are one Nigerianists. Okay? All right.
Okay, the criminal charge filed against BRGIE Benjamin Madibu and everyone will see come up today. Of course, you remember that the matter came up last on 5th of December 2022.
Yeah, I know the volume is very low. That is how the volume is. It is the highest. It is okay. Let me see if I can raise it up here. No, it is the highest. I saw somebody in comment say the volume is very low. The volume is low, so you need to either you wear earpiece or you try and stay close to your device, okay, so that you'll be able to hear it. Thank you.
For ruling on application challenging the decision of the court to continue hearing the matter because the facts giving rise to the alleged offense also took place in Anambra State. So we are urging the court, based on the plethora of authority of Supreme Court, that Federal High Court Abuja is not the proper decision or court forum that then they hear the charge. So our objection was heard and adjourned for ruling on the 5th. On that 5th of December 2022, the court said, and in view of the fact there's a pending appeal, so the pending appeal at the time and on that date, that you adjourn the matter sine die, await the outcome of the Supreme Court decision on the main appeal. So against our judgment of 20th of October 2022. So that's what actually happened. Then during this intervening period, when appeal judgment has been delivered on the 15th of December 2023, we got a notification from court that the matter has been scheduled to commence hearing for today. So we're in court today, and incidentally, the defendants were also in court.
Now, I want you to know, just pay attention. When it gets to where you need to hear, you will definitely hear it. I want you to get something, the strategy that Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the Nigerian government are using. You know, these people he's defending, they went to court the same day that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was called to court. It shouldn't have been that way, but they have to make it happen that day. They must make it happen that day so that Ifeanyi Ejiofor will be able to, you know, present himself also in the picture. He will always tell them, please, my people that I am defending, any day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming to court, make sure they also come to court so that I will be able to deceive some people that I am still in the scheme of things. Because me and you know that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is no longer in the scheme of things as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB is concerned. But for him to remain relevant in this particular issue, he will make sure that his own case, that he will make sure doesn't end until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu issue is concluded. He will make sure his own case is adjourned, postponed, and he will always make sure that his own criminals are brought to court the same day of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that he will be able to interfere into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue to confuse those gullibles that think that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is something in IPOB. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is nothing but chaff and dust. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is nothing but a wayward Onyori. Onyori Azurazu. Done and dusted in his own words. That's what Ifeanyi Ejiofor is. Nobody cares about him. Nobody gives him any relevance. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is gone, forgotten, deleted from everything that Biafra represents. Okay? So just pay attention. When it gets to when he will interfere in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, you will hear his voice. That time, his voice will come out. But you are listening to him now. He's talking to himself because he's making no sense. He went to court. He did. That's what he's saying. And he's deliberately talking like that because he's making no sense. There's nothing he did in court. Ifeanyi Ejiofor did nothing in court with Abominable. Madubugo and his fellow criminals that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is representing, Ifeanyi Ejiofor did not do anything about them. They are already with the zoo. So they are up and down, left and right, going and coming. It's nonsense. To your own best knowledge and mine, you all know that Obi Madubugo and the rest of them that they are talking about, they are no longer in detention. They are free. They are at home. They only come to courts when Ifeanyi Ejiofor will tell them, oh yeah, come. Let us go and do the eye service court that we have been doing so that we look as if we go to court. But all of them now wash. All of them now waiting, now wash. So don't worry if you're not hearing what he's saying. He's not saying anything. Honestly, I just wanted to play it so that if there's anything you want to pick, you pick. But when it gets to where he will talk, that is after about 6 minutes, towards the last 4 minutes of this particular 11 minutes, that's when you will open your ear very well because his voice will come out. His voice will come out at that time, okay? So don't worry. Let's play it.
And the federal government equally briefed a new lawyer to take over the prosecution of the matter. So we informed the court today that the matter was originally adjourned for ruling. So before his lordship decided to adjourn the matter sine die to await the outcome of the Supreme Court decision. However, that issues canvassed before the Supreme Court does not affect our objection, because our objection on duration was part of the issue determined by a Court of Appeal, in judgment of October 20th, last 2022. So, which was not appealed again against by the federal government. So, as such, That judgment is still binding on the Federal High Court. So the Lordship now directed us to file a fresh application in that regard and serve on necessary parties and come back on July 4th for hearing. So that's summary of actually what transpired today. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, BRFans, for having me once again. Thank you.
We had Ifeanyi, the president, just said re-edit and refile application. So in essence, all those applications that were okayed by the appeal court and the Supreme Court would be put away.
No, look at what happened. Let me explain this to you. You see, this application is governed by a different set of facts. What's the fulcrum of objection before the court was on the fact that the allegation of facts, the fact constituting the allegation, level against the persons I mentioned.
How many of you have noticed that he has reduced the use of caro whites? Yes, can you see? Because he's now getting darker. He has reduced the caro white use. Anyway, let's continue. I just wanted to say that.
Mention in the chat to wit. Pashimezie, Chidebelongudiwe, Benjamin Madbog and David Mawisi. Emanated from several affairs that happened in Anambra State. So we are telling the court that this court has constituted, has no jurisdiction to determine the matters arising from this charge. Because we have a high court in Anambra State that can competently adjudicate the matters. So now, that was part of the issues we raised in our objection on our appeal before the Court of Appeal during the Nnamdi Kanu's case, during the appeal that we filed challenging the returning of the 8-count charge in Nnamdi Kanu's matter. So, and the court also resolved that issue in our favor. Court of Appeal also resolved that issue in our favor. At the point the federal government filed appeal against.
Are you listening to this bagger? He is still mentioning Nnamdi Kanu in his mouth. You are not expected or permitted to start mentioning Mazin Nnamdi Kanu because you are not his legal man anymore. You are not his legal team anymore. He's still talking about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu case. And Biafrans that are gullible, that have been deceived, will still be listening to him as he's mentioning during the time of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu case. You are a bagger. You have nothing to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. So take that name out of your mouth, Onyoshi. You see, you just be calling Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. What Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Did you do anything for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Did you win any case for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Did you defeat Nigeria for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? You were working for Nigeria, and Nigeria was always defeating you as far as Mazin Nnamdi Kanu case was concerned. Not until now that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have turned the table around and things are looking green. Things are looking green.
Against the Court of Appeal. So, it wasn't part of the issues they listed for determination. Am I making sense? Yeah. So now, there are follows that this is on the Court of Appeal on that issue still subsists because it hasn't been set aside, it was not challenged. So, and by virtue of the principle that is binding on the Federal High Court as it stands today. So, what we need to do is just to, in line with the direction of his lordship, to refile the application, and obviously, in view of the fact that the new law is just coming in, and also attach the law, the judgment of the Court of Appeal, possibly is beat the notice of appeal they filed in that regard to show the court that wasn't part of the issue they challenge at the Supreme Court, so that the court will make a ruling on that. Thank you.
Okay. So, okay, that's okay. The next adjourned date is on the
4th of July 2024.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hope do you have any other question?
Could
Now look at his face. They finish asking him the question they are asking him because he knows it is a programmed interview. This interview, this did not come at the instance of Ifeanyi Ejiofor. No, it did not come at the instance of this journalist. It came at the instance of Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is the one that initiated this charade you are seeing here. You see what he's asking them? Any other question? Any question? Because they have not asked him the main question he wants them to ask him. So what Ifeanyi Ejiofor just said earlier, which you did not pick anything from, is not why Ifeanyi Ejiofor called these Umuekwensu writers. Umuekwensu writers are here for Ifeanyi Ejiofor to actually deliver his expression or his opinion towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's outing. Look at his face and see his body language when he was asking them any other question. Then you understand that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is nothing but Onyoshi. Now see him asking them any other question. Listen to him.
Hope do you have any other question?
Could you lay more emphasis on the last time during the last adjourned date some time ago, the defendants, the quadro defendants were asked to be making appearances respectively where they are domiciled, state police, if I'm not mistaken. Is that still existing? Is this still going on?
No, because that direction was taken by events. Okay. Because always in court at that point in time, the court wants them to be here. That's the most important thing. The essence of bail is to ensure that the defendants in this instance is always in court. Okay. So that's the most important thing. And they're always in court. Anytime the matter comes up, they're here because, of course, they have no case. There are no case before the court. Okay. So, and I believe before the fullness of time, they will be discharged. Okay. So
now you see the question they were asking. The question they were asking him, the people you are talking about, was it not true? Were they not requested, they required or requested that they needed to be answering their court cases in their various places of domicile where they live? Like somebody's living in Anambra and you expect him to be coming to Abuja to answer cases. Somebody's living in Lagos and you want him to be coming to Abuja. They requested from the beginning that they don't need to be traveling all those way because it's too far. They have to be in their places of abode to answer their, cases. That was a question, a very valid question. And see what Ifeanyi Ejiofor answered. He said it has been overtaken by events. He said, no, they are coming to court. They are coming to court. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is the arranger of all these things. Now, Ifeanyi Ejiofor all of a sudden is comfortable that somebody in Anambra, somebody in Enugu, somebody in Imo will come from Imo State and come to Abuja to answer a court case. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is saying they are coming. I will rewind it for you to listen, so that you understand that everything that have ever been happening, Ifeanyi Ejiofor is responsible. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is the one that orchestrates everything. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is so smart, very intelligent, led by God himself to terminate the contract of this man. Ifeanyi Ejiofor have no problem anymore with Abominable coming from Anambra or coming from Ihal or coming from Onitsha to Abuja. Is okay. But Abominable was complaining at that time. How can I be traveling from all this place to this place? How much is flight? Yeah. You remember? They are no longer complaining, They are no longer complaining. Ifeanyi Ejiofor say it has been overtaken by events. They are coming to court. They are coming. And very soon they will be discharged and acquitted. Remember that the case he's talking about now is case of 2015. 2015 up till now. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is still saying very soon, very soon. That is the same way he told you that very soon, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, done and dusted. Very soon, he'll be decided acquitted. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, you are nothing but Ekwensu. You are nothing but evil. And Chineke Abonagono. Now let me rewind it so that you will hear him. He has no problem anymore with the jurisdiction or the location. No more problem. Listen to the question and listen to what Ifeanyi Ejiofor answered.
Existing, is this still going on?
No, because that direction was taken by events.
Listen,
Hope do you have any other question?
Could you lay more emphasis on the last time during the last adjourned date some time ago, the defendants, the quadro defendants were asked to be making appearances respectively where they are domiciled, state police, if I'm not mistaken. Is that still existing? Is this still going on?
No, because that direction was taken by event.
Okay.
Because always in court at that point in time, the court wants them to be here. That's the most important thing. The essence of bail is to ensure that the defendants in this instance is always in court. Okay. So that's the most important thing. And then they're always in court. Anytime the matter comes up, they're here because, of course, you know they have no case before the court. So, and I believe at the fullness of time, they will be discharged and acquitted.
Okay.
So that can assure you of that.
Okay. As an aside, how is our leader?
He's doing fine. You saw him yesterday. He was in court. Okay. He's doing fine. So
now, this is where you are interested in, and this is where I am interested in, and that's where we are now. These Umwekwensu writers, they had to ask him, how is our leader Onyendu Mazinam Kanu? These Umwekwensu writers, they know that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is no longer our leader's lead counsel. Ifeanyi Ejiofor does not come close to our leader Mazinam Kanu. Yet they are asking him this question. And Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who organized this particular interview, is the one that made them ask him this question and ask me why. Because he's always a destroyer. He wants to plan or try and do his destruction again, but he doesn't know that we have already destroyed everything he wants to do. We have already covered it. There's nothing he will do that will work. Everything we have disfigured. Everything we have crippled. Ifeanyi Ejiofor can never, ever rise again. Never. Listen to him.
Case before the court. So, and I believe at the fullness of time, they will be discharged and acquitted.
Okay.
So that can assure you of that.
Okay. As an aside, how is our leader?
He's doing fine. You saw him yesterday. He was in court. Okay. He's doing fine. So doing fine. And the matter is going on. He's doing fine. He was in court yesterday.
Yeah. So
now, of course, you know, I'm no longer part of the case. So we've done our part, as I earlier indicated. We've been here for a period of 9 years. So at least I've done my own part, and then I have to move on. So allow other of my colleagues to continue. And I believe they're doing the needful. So thank you.
Okay. Now,
unfortunately, I don't want to comment about the proceeding before the court and what's going on there, because having been debriefed from handling the matter, I don't think I'm competent to comment on what's going on. I can understand that for some time I've not been writing about the outcome, proceedings, or irregularities, or probably some dramas going on in the courts, because I choose not to write about it. Though it's an eyesore, but I don't want to comment on that.
You see this idiot? He's referring to the ongoing case, the irregularities, the proceedings. He has been debriefed, and then he has been, he is incompetent. He admitted here that he is incompetent to comment on this case because he has been relieved of his duties in this. As far as this case is concerned, somebody that have been relieved, he's a legal person. You have been relieved. You have no right whatsoever to be commenting, especially making it in a public level like this. You're not supposed to. When they bring that question to you, you will say, no, that's not why we are here. I've already answered your interview. I've answered your question. He ends. But no, he will not end it. He wants to see how he can tarnish the image of our leader, or tarnish the image of the legal team right now by even saying the word irregularities. What is irregularities? Ifeanyi Ejiofor, is there anything regular about you? Is there anything about you that has ever worked for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is there anything about you that have ever been positive as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is concerned? Or even Biafra as a whole? Is there anything? The answer is no. So how dare you open your gutter and say that there is irregularities in the proceedings or what is happening? You are nothing but a bunkum. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, already. Now let me rewind it so that he will say those nonsense again, and then we'll allow him to talk.
Having been debriefed from handling the matter, I don't think I'm competent to comment on what's going on. I can understand that for some time I've not been writing about the outcome, proceedings, or irregularities, or probably some dramas going on in the courts, because I choose not to write about it. Though it's an eyesore, but I don't want to comment on that.
He said, though it's an eyesore. You know, when somebody said that something is an eyesore, he's trying to say that it is complete disappointment. It is something that is not going well. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, you are just a pathetic loser. You are a pathetic loser, a shameless loser at that. What's an eyesore? You are nothing but an eyesore. You. The eyesore we know is you, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He said, though, is an eyesore. What's an eyesore? Allah Ejimako is more learned more than you, more read more than you. He has won battles for IPOB. He has won battles for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He won the battle in Umuahia. He won the battle in Enugu. He won battles everywhere. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, can you tell us anywhere you have won any battle for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court? Just one. The first one you are claiming that you won, you did not win anything. The Avengers gave the Nigerian government condition. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released. Tom Polo and the rest of them. You didn't win nothing. You did not win jack. And you have never won any jack up till now. You are the eyesore. Pathetic bingo. That's what you are. Shameless devil.
From handling the matter, I don't think I'm competent to comment on what's going on. Sometimes I've not been writing about the outcome, proceedings, or irregularities, or probably some dramas going on in the court because I choose not to write about it. Though it's an eyesore, but I don't want to comment on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But Barrister, on a serious note, like what really happened yesterday, because which me personally, which I'm not a lawyer, I'm not into anything like law, which I was a little bit downhearted when I saw on it that defending himself. Being a lawyer, at least I also want you to throw more light on that issue.
Right, you want to drag me out from where I don't want to come out.
Please.
I said actually, I do not want to comment about the proceedings in the Referendum Nnamdi Kanu's case. However, what happened yesterday is an eyesore and an abomination.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He said he doesn't want to comment on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, but yet he went ahead to continue to say that what happened yesterday was an eyesore and an abomination. Eyesore and abomination. Just take note of his line of words. An abomination. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood in the court to defend himself is an abomination to Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor was okay, very, very okay, that when he goes to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the rooms are bugged, he cannot have a private section with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he would prefer to go on like that. If it were Ifeanyi Ejiofor, he will go on with that case with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be condemned to death in that court, and Ifeanyi Ejiofor will come out on social media under the mango tree and be crying foul. But because he failed and he did not succeed, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu noticed on time that if I allow this man to continue to come and disgrace me and disgrace Biafrans, I will be condemned to death behind my back. Ifeanyi Ejiofor will only cry foul. And what will happen? Nothing. What Chinasa Nworu was predicting on Radio Biafra would have happened. And of course, Biafrans would have set the whole zoo on fire. Yes. But the thing is that Ifeanyi Ejiofor does not care because he collected money. And the money he collected is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's fate to end that way. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows that his fate will never end that way. That is why Ifeanyi Ejiofor is saying that it is an abomination. Abomination that the legal team who know that there's no way they can win any case with the way it is going. And they decided to withdraw and said, no way, we cannot continue until we are given the permission and the possibility to be able to defend ourselves fairly, defend our client fairly, for our client to be able to have a private time with us. Otherwise, we are not going to sit down or stand in that dock to talk. When they refused to do that, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out to defend himself because the lawyers have already given a press conference that they will not come out to do any jack about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu until their requirements are met, until their conditions are met. And since Nigeria government refused to meet their condition, they would not come out to do anything. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out to defend himself. But this evil man, who was expecting the worst to happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is here sitting on his diabolic and demonic chair, telling you that it was an abomination. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, you are nothing but a complete abomination. You are an abomination to the Biafran people. You are an abomination to the law firm. You are an abomination to Umu Chineke, and you are condemned. Condemned. You an abomination. I'm telling you. And there is no way Biafrans will forgive you. It's good that we are replaying this thing to Biafrans to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after 3 years where you could not defend him, is standing to defend himself, and you open your God-forsaken mouth to say it's the abomination. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, you are the abomination, and we will treat you as an abominable. Biafrans will give you abominable treatment. You will receive it. You will receive the abominable treatment in full measure. Please continue to share this program. Hit the like. We are 650 of us watching right now, and we will almost end it very soon. We are getting very close to it. All right, let's go. He said it's an abomination. Okay, let's hear him again.
I do not want to comment about the process in the rest of Nnamdi Kanu's case. However, what happened yesterday, and because I can't imagine a client who someone is defending, addressing, at the same time addressing court by himself. I don't think it's happened. So, and they should be allowed to continue because it shows in totality that he has assumed the position of a lawyer.
He is now threatening them that he shouldn't be allowed to continue. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, nobody they hear your voice. We dump you inside a hole whereby nobody will hear your voice. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, already told you that you will never ever rise again. Our PM told you you will never ever rise again. And that is it. Inside that hole where we dropped you, if you like, shout from today to tomorrow, you will never ever rise again. You are telling them that it should not be allowed to continue. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, alone, even without any legal thing, will defend himself. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying, I will win and I will defeat this Zoological Republic in this court here, do you think he was depending on his lawyers? No. He was depending on himself. He was depending on what he will say. He was depending on what he will say, he will declare in that court. That is what because he knew himself. He doesn't know what is in the heart of his legal team. Just like you. For how many years he worked with you? He never knew that you were the eye. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never knew that you, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, was the eye. He never knew. If he knew, he wouldn't have trusted you.
Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He become the eye of Umahi in IPOB.
Ejiofor, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had known that you were the eye, there's no way he would have listened to you or trusted you. If he had known what was in your heart, because even Shakespeare, said it, that there is no art to know the construction of a man's heart from the looks on his face. The look on your face was Caro White, Caro White. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was only seeing Caro Whited face. He was looking at a Caro Whited face, but he never knew that you were the eye. If he only knew that you were the eye, he would never have trusted you. Never. And you were coming out to say that you were this most trusted, and he never knew you were the eye. When eventually he heard the voice of the Prime Minister telling him that Ejiofor is the eye, and he decided to advise himself and did the needful, that is when you were casted. You were done and dusted, and today you are crying. And you will cry until thy kingdom come. Ejiofor, you are the eye.
Who someone is defending, addressing, at the same time addressing court by himself. I don't think it's happened. So, and they shouldn't be allowed to continue because it shows in totality that he has assumed the position of a lawyer. And when a client assumes the position of a lawyer from the dock, what it means that he has no confidence or the credibility or competence of those representing his question.
You see this idiot. It says when a client stands on the dock and takes the position of his lawyer, it means he has no trust or confidence in his lawyers. You are a bagger. If you are following this case, even we that are following it now more than you idiot, we know that the lawyers have given a press conference that they will not continue in that dastardly way, in that nonsensical way that the DOS and the DSS and the Nigerian government want them to follow. And they told them that there's no way, except they withdraw it and give them the chance, except they remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the DSS dungeon, they will not continue with that nonsensical charade they call court. That's the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out to defend himself. It is not because he does not trust them. He trusts them, and he has been advised properly. And he took that step, which you would never have allowed him to take. Nobody would have heard his voice. Nobody would have heard him open his mouth and say, I was kidnapped. It would have ended like that until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would not be able to tell the whole world that he was kidnapped. But he was able to say it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would not have been able to tell the whole world that they came to buy him. But he was able to say it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would not have been able to tell the whole world that he did not jump bail. But he was able to say it. If you were there, he wouldn't have been able to do it. Now you are frustrated. The money you were paid, Ejiofor, you must return it to the people that paid you.
So something must be done about it. That's how I felt. Because the essence of bringing a lawyer to handle a matter for you is that the person should be the master of law. The person should know it all. And so and the person should be in a position to defend you. So not you doing otherwise.
He said the reason of taking a lawyer is that the person should know it all. You are a mugu. Who told you that taking a lawyer is because the person must know it all? Is it every lawyer that knows it all? Your lawyer will always ask you questions. It is based on what you told your lawyer that your lawyer will be able to use to defend you. It doesn't mean that your lawyer is more intelligent than you or that your lawyer knows it all. Just the way you claim to know it all, but at the end of the day, you are the one that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. You criminal.
So it's not encouraged, and it's forbidden under our practice. Yeah. It's clearly forbidden under practice. A client who is being charged for an offense to stand in court to defend himself is not allowed.
You see? So Ifeanyi Ejiofor is telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed offense. He said a client who has been charged for an offense to start defending himself, it is not allowed. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's offense, according to Ifeanyi Ejiofor, that offense is valid. It must stay. The way he's saying it, you will see it in him, a client who committed an offense, a client who has been charged with an offense. Let's hear him again. Let him repeat himself again. Hear him, oh, I'm not the one that said it.
The person should know it all. And so, and the person should be in a position to defend you. So not you doing otherwise. So it's not encouraged, and it's forbidden under our practice. Yeah. It's clearly forbidden under practice. A client who is being charged for an offense to stand in court to defend himself is not allowed. So by a lot. So and I believe the team will look into it and see how to go about it, because I believe they have all it takes to defend it.
So this at the same vein, after criticizing them and saying that they committed abomination, he is still saying that they have all it takes to defend him. Ifeanyi Ejiofor knows that what they did was the right thing. He's here telling you that they have all it takes to defend him because he knows that they are all better than him. The lowest person in that legal team, the smallest person in that legal team is better than Ifeanyi Ejiofor 100 times. The smallest person. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, are you going to compare yourself with Maxwell? Are you going to compare yourself with the other lawyers? Or with Aloy Ejimako? They are all better than you. And you know it. He said that they have what it takes. And yet you are here saying that a client that is being charged for an offense, that it is abominable, it is not permitted, it is forbidden. Look at the languages he's using. Towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, abominable, forbidden, not allowed is an offense. Listen to Ejiofor. Look at Ejiofor, what Ejiofor is saying suddenly about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor have suddenly unveiled his bag of wickedness. He has suddenly unveiled his bag of evil. He has opened his bag of wickedness and the whole world can now see it. Whatever our Prime Minister told you, you can now put the puzzle together and conclude on what Ejiofor has done against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and against this movement. Listen to him. Let us listen to him so that he'll finish talking this nonsense.
So now the inclusion of the facts about the case. Thank you.
What I saw yesterday was the accused person carrying files, like a lawyer. When I see you guys coming to the court, I see the volume of files.
I said it's abominable.
Yeah, because I saw
it's abominable on now.
The papers and about
everything about a matter coming up for hearing the fair court. Supposed to be discussed during what they call pre-trial conference. Exactly. Then when you come to court, you relinquish your right to defend you to a lawyer. Exactly. Then it's only in exceptional circumstances that you be called upon. Probably you want to tell the court one thing, not to address the court on issues of law. So, and for him to mount the dog and start addressing the court, referring to laws, is something I consider very serious. And I believe also my advice to team, to his formidable team, is that they should look into it and ensure that such thing never happen.
You see, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the eye, is advising the competent team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he knows that they have what it takes to deliver Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to deliver the needful for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's advising them that they should not allow such a thing to continue. Do you know why Ifeanyi Ejiofor is angry? Ifeanyi Ejiofor, all those files that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not released the files to Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor did not even know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have all those files. Ifeanyi Ejiofor had no idea whatsoever that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is loaded with all the information he needs. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is only flabbergasted right now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was able to do what he cannot do, what he could not have done, what he doesn't expect to be done. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did the needful, did the unthinkable, that the Biafrans are happy, the legal team are confident and are happy, and they are happy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu seized the opportunity to deliver a message to the whole world that everybody's talking about. All of a sudden, you see Wole Soyinka talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, talking about Biafra. All of a sudden, the same man that have supported Tinubu, the same man that have supported One Nigeria is now telling you that Biafra cannot be defeated because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was able to defend himself and spoke outrightly against the zoo. But this charlatan, this urchin, this onyoto of a lawyer is here telling you that his legal team should be careful never to allow such a thing to happen again. You are nothing but a disaster, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and we are going to send you to where you are going to happen, because we will never allow disaster to happen in Biafra. We will send you, we know how to channel disaster to where it will happen. We will channel your disaster to where it will happen, and we will make sure it happens very, very strong. and undo wagano there. I got no there.
This is my comment from sideline because it's an abomination and it's an eyesore. So I don't think throughout the period defended the Nnamdi Kanu for a period of 9 years. At any point in time, address court on law. At all. The court will only ask him, how are you doing? I hope you're fine and all these things. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling you well. I hope you are taking care of you. We now make a personal complaint to the court on his personal experience, personal issues, concerns.
Not on law.
So that's the only thing. Not address court on law when we are there. It hasn't happened. So I'm not actually trying to impugn the credibility or competence of those handling the matter, but there are.
He says he's not trying to impugn on their credibility or on their competence, but he already did. He did it in a very sarcastic way. He did it in a very mannerless way. He said they were abominable, they were nonsensical. He said all manner of degradable words against lawyers that are handling the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And at the same time, he's coming to say he's not trying to impugn on them. Shut up your mouth. You are a disgrace. We already know who you are. And we know what is paining you. We know where it is coming from. Because very soon, the cat will be let out of the bag. And you will find no hiding place anymore. No hiding place for you.
Serious issues of concerns.
Not on law.
So that's the only thing. Not address court on law when we are there. It hasn't happened. So I'm not actually trying to impugn the credibility or competence of those handling the matter, but there are serious issues of concern raised by the actions of yesterday, and my advice to them that they have to look inward and find the word resolve it. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you.
That is it, and I am going to give the microphone to a teeming audience that I'm sure are ready and eager to bombard Ifeanyi Ejiofor. We are going to dedicate at least 30 minutes to this particular open mic right now. 30 solid minutes. That is if we are ready to engage. If we're not ready to engage, I will just end it and go and sleep. All right. I'm going to put the link because I have done the analysis. I've analyzed it. I've explained it to the best of my knowledge. So the links are there. If there's anyone that wants to readily make a comment, we're going to give us two minutes at least. If there are so many people, if there are no much people, the time might be extended. So please, let's go ahead and come up, please. The link is already there. I'm trying to pin it to the comment section. I'm trying to pin it there so that you can come in already. Why can't I hear myself? Okay, yes, sir. All right. The links are there. Okay, Chinonso is here. Chinonso, grab the mic, please. Grab the mic, please.
Vam.
Watching Eke.
Allah etisa Allah akugbe everywhere. The last minute where we are into it. I will still maintain on the word I normally use on you when I told you that the wrong people at the wrong time. These wrong people at the wrong time. See, whatever you cannot do when you see a fellow man who is doing great, instead of envy and jealousness and bad mind that lives inside you to allow you to praise them, you go and insult them. And that means that the only thing that every black man hates is who tells you the truth, especially you hate most in your life. The truth is very pure. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, done and dusted, has fell out. Done and dusted have fell out. And then he's trying to see, if you were this man, I could have shut up my mouth. I would not even utter a word.
He cannot shut up. He has been paid and he needs to meet up with the money they paid.
Yes, I see. When I told you last time that they must all vomit it through their anus. they want this month through their adults, all of them. What they are doing is that they're looking for a way to bring themselves in when nobody needs them in. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, you are there for over 2 years. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu managed to only come to once, only twice. And we saw him on court. The rest, he never come to court.
Yes.
You don't even have a lion. See, you can only cage a lion. Once a lion is out of cage, he will show what makes him a lion. Yeah, when the buy is na obu na agwa emi hoji buru agbo maze wori ya kenko. That is who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. Aloy Ejimako, he is the right lawyer to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Despite that at a time, let me use this word, he mingled more out from the real line of what we are doing. He fell on the yardstick. You remember when the yardstick comes off? Someone who said, Aloy Ejimako fell a little bit on the yardstick, but he picked up himself back because our proverb said that how many times should a man fall and raise up? 7 times 7 in Igbo language. You need to. So we tell that Aloy Ejimako rose up in time to take the leadership or to do what he needs to do in time. That is only the good thing I have with him. So for this so-called Carol White, see, he like I said, he has nothing to offer. He's only trying to be a mugu in the eyes of those who believe in him, those who are their mugurins around with him himself, like Ekpa writer. They are only those who are. And he said you are an obedient to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's your leader. You say your name is writer, and you still have the audacity to even interview a man who your leader has been sacked. That means all of you has been sacked, and all of you are going to swallow down inside the sea. That is where they are going. So whatever the lawyer, whatever Ifeanyi Ejiofor is saying, he's saying for those who give him money to feel that he's still remnant in what they give him money to do. But honestly, God has failed them. The devil has even shamed them on their own. The devil they are serving even rejected them. You know, because Nigerian women have rejected, or they find out that they cannot do anything. That is why Malami told you that the money they give, they pay this money inside people's personal accounts.
Yeah,
it's those that have this money they pay.
I run up very quickly because there are a lot of people and it's very late. So I want your time to be minimal.
I am running up by saying that our God is not sleeping. The God of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not sleeping. The God of Biafra are not sleeping. So they don't want to hear about Biafra. Those who don't want Biafra, all the wrong people are out while the right people are in. Aloy Ejimako is one of the right people. So he's going to be there to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and bring him out. May Chukwu Okabiyama bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Bless Obatobie. Bless Mrina Ariugu. Dika na-akpọ ogwu n'anya. Ofu mba ji na-eme offload. Agbati izu, agbawo dike izu agbagharịa. Onye Simon Ekpa bụ agbawo dike izu agbagharịa ya ọzọ. So nwere ihe ga-eme ọ bụ na ọ ga-adịrị anyị mma na eke, ọ ga-adị n'Orie, ọ ga-adị n'Afọ, ọ ga-adị na Nkwọ. Tiri nwa ọfụ ọ bụ Nnamdi Chineke nyere anyị ka ọ dịrị anyị mma niile otu taa Chukwu Okabiyama ise.
Thank you so much, Chino. So thank you so much. You are blessed. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Yeah, I will just be making it back. Fine, please grab the mic. I know you have a lot to say about this program. You anticipated it earlier, so go ahead and take your turn. Fine, I don't know if you can hear me. Fine, are you there? Fine, your network is hanging. I don't know what's happening. Maybe we'll give you a link. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Fine, your network is not encouraging. Let Noelim grab the mic. Maybe when you come on here. Oh, your network is delaying badly. I don't know why it's delaying like that. Just hold on. Let Noelim talk. And I think
good morning
your network.
Hello, good evening.
Your network is not good. Okay. Noelim, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Good evening, all.
Good evening, beloved.
You see, this man, this white man, knows exactly what he's doing. When Aloy Ejimako, when the barrister, when the solicitors or the lawyers, they, whatever they call them in Nigeria, when they came up to complain what is happening, and they've told the world that they are not ready to stand the trial on the system Nigeria is giving them. This Mugu, this white man, didn't come to television to tell them what to do. He said he knows what he knows better than them. So when they complain, he didn't have time to come to ask Umwekwensu writer to ask him questions so he can tell them what to do. Not until, because he thought that after they said it, he was waiting to see what is going to happen. So that as soon as they fail, then he will come to laugh. But when he found out that they didn't fail, he now came to abuse himself, not abusing them, because this is an abuse of law itself.
Yes.
This man doesn't know what Article 6 looked like. He doesn't even know what human rights articles look like at all. If he knows, he wouldn't open that gutter of a white man to talk what he's talking. So he just said he called himself a lawyer. I don't know what school he went. I don't know who educated him. I don't know whether he even researched at all and see what is happening on earth. Sometimes I wonder. So he's just abusing himself. He's just making himself known to the world that he knew nothing about law at all. That's all he's doing. The most disappeared human being that has already disappeared. Rather than you to go to your house and rest, you want to appear again. It's not possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Noeli. You actually hit the nail on the head, honestly. Honestly speaking, because Ifeanyi Ejiofor, he saw that press conference. That press conference went viral. I'm telling you, on Symphony TV on YouTube. Go and see how many people watch it. On our own platform, go and watch how many people watch that press conference of Ifeanyi Ejiofor and his team. Even our PM tweeted it. The team went viral everywhere. Ifeanyi Ejiofor did not say it. You know why? Because he believed that how would they do it? But he never saw this strategy. He never saw this strategy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being the one to now do the job that these people have told the zoo that, look, we cannot walk in this atmosphere. That same man that you people have refused for us to have a private conversation with, he will be able to defend himself. He knows what to say to defend himself. I am very sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that told them, look, don't worry, I will stand and defend myself. I said something. After all, if somebody comes to court and there is no lawyer for him, assuming that no lawyer comes for him, the person can decide and say, I will speak for myself. You can decide to speak for yourself. You can choose to speak for yourself. If you cannot afford a lawyer and you reject any lawyer that the government gives you, what it means is that you will be able to defend yourself and speak. I said this will cross-examine you, throw questions at you. You can answer the questions, you answer it. But look at Ejiofor. Ejiofor never saw it coming. Now, when it happened, he was shocked beyond belief. He was shocked beyond belief and is coming out now to cry. He arranged this interview to be able to speak and disdain his fellow lawyers that have been able to succeed to do the things that he could not do in almost 3 years. Thank you, Noeline. May God bless you. Thank you. Now, Ras Anya, please grab the microphone.
Greetings, dear friends. I am a little bit disappointed from all of you. You know why?
Why?
Because if you expect make this person, somebody that saw this man from the beginning, to expect that he even has interest of Oyendu, you know, say sometimes you go think say because of your innocency and your purity, the way you are wholeheartedly going for Biafra, you think because he was born in Biafra that he has such interest. No, this guy is under duress. He is set there to do what he's doing, just to go against those who are doing the right thing. So there is no way he has interest, like our sister who was talking about this guy doesn't know law. He knows, but his interest is different. It's just like Mohammed Abbas, whose interest is Sharia law and Islamic Biafra on things like this. So you expect him to do the right thing. No, he said that they are the lion's share collector. The same time, during the same period, also you said that money has changed hands. You say during the same period, we see that money was sent to, what is his name, Emma Powales, and a whole lot of other things. And the same period, this guy was telling you, ask Ejiofor if the governors were not rounding up on him. And the same time, Ejiofor was telling that he was having sensitive meeting with the governors. I mean, it's very, very open. How do we, when Ejiofor first fought against Ifeanyi Ejiofor, when Ifeanyi Ejiofor came and said, this is international crime, the extraordinary rendition, he was fighting. He didn't want to hear that because he knows that that is in favor of Oyendu, because they violated Oyendu, and that will declare everything null and void, even to try him, because they break the law already. So he was fighting against it. It's not because he doesn't know what it means, because you cannot be avoiding what you don't know. He knows the potency of that truth, and this is why the best strategy is to escape from it, to run away from it. You know, and we'll come and we'll be spitting nonsense, give you 25,000 sentences in a minute, confusing people. Umuchineke. But what I told them one time ago, even when Obatobia was making a exposition, I told them that MNKB and BRGIE leading us faithfully, Eastern governors and Ifeanyi Ejiofor, they will never win for sure. Nnamdi win the war. Kidnapping and abduction, extraordinary rendition, brings faster Biafra nation. Nnamdi win the war. Kidnapping and abduction, extraordinary rendition, brings faster Biafra nation. That is what me I tell them from long time. Wow. Now, as the defectors, we have to see them as enemy. This is what they are portraying. We should forget thinking about these people have interest of us, which when I say us, Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is totally, because he cannot be for freedom and for Nnamdi Kanu and be peaceful there. So all this what he do, we know that is good what they are doing, but he avoided it and he's just trying to please his masters who put him there. He has to do something to confuse some fools. You know, say they will reach you. Now, all those fools who think who they follow him, and if it wants what, if it mention the soap, the Delilah, he can say, okay, people wait, they go there too sentimental and forget their thinking faculty. Forget the principle that Oyendu laid down. That if you check it out, you know that even if he himself goes against the principle, say, Oyendu not be waiting will follow you for. If anybody goes against the principle of Biafra, you go say, this is not why we come for you. You know, so but these people, those who don't have the common sense, those are the people they are using, you know. So all this what he's doing is to fool the fools, not for somebody where they intact at all. And so our people should forget associating him with people who has that is an iota of intention for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what I want to drop. Blessed Lord.
They said you should record this song for us again so that we will have it, you know, in our archive. You know, before you forget it, you need to record it. We'll keep it in our archive like we have kept the other one. You know, it's very important. You know, and it's you know, you just took that the same rhythm of Nnamdi win the war by thunder.
Yes. You know, the Python dance now attack on him, the extraordinary rendition and kidnapping is the same another attack, but he's still winning them. This is it.
Wow.
You know,
thank you very much. Please don't forget to do justice to that particular song. And then we have Ayole in the house. Ayole is doing the needful for himself and his family. I don't know whether he will be able to talk. I don't know if Ayochukwu will be able to talk.
Of course.
Yeah. Pastor Bam Bam Bam. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, my pastor. Good morning from here, Arakama. I greet you all.
I greet you all. I greet you all, Biafrans. Pastor, I've been missing your live program because of the time change. You know,
I
you
know.
can see I'm at work now. I just
Yeah.
managed to sneak out to just say one or two things.
Yeah.
So
Tell our farmer that we have casted them completely. Their own is finished.
yeah. So that is the thing. So what I'm trying to say is, forget about Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Oluya Akugo, Ifeanyi Ejiofor Akugo. We are particularly shaming the enemy. Our leader said it. Watch and see. So only thing I want to drop this month is I want to use this opportunity to encourage all Biafrans in Australia to come out and join. Let's get our freedom, because you can see Major Former and his cohort, they've been deceiving you people, lying to you people, brainwashing you people, making you people to think that they are the real people, blackmailing our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Now the truth is out. It's an opportunity for you guys to come out. Come out and let's get this freedom once and for all. Thank you, my pastor. I don't have much time, please. Thank you. Thank you, Biafrans.
Thank you. Peace and love. Thank you. Peace and love. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's a good one. That's a good one. Worry Sister is in the house. And who would ever tell you people, Rastaman and Worry Sister, that Biafrans, I don't understand. Do you know that? Is it really true? Because somebody was telling me that some people are still paying attention to China Sango. Do you mean Ifeanyi is calling on the phone? Ifeanyi, your network, the way your network is really affecting you these days, is unbelievable. Yeah. Ifeanyi, okay, well, let me give you the microphone to speak. I will put you on speaker now, Ifeanyi. I'll put you on speaker. All right, go ahead. You are on speaker now. What's happening to your network? Maybe there's no network inside your house.
There is a network. There is a network. That is what they always do whenever I want to come to your program and say something. It is all right. It's all right. Let me just run it. Just say one or two before I'll continue watching, because I can see so many people are here in the room. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
I have to see what this is whistleblowing for what I
told. Your voice is not clear. You need to, you see, you're talking on the phone, and I don't have a Bluetooth to make it sound better. You must make sure you are talking into the microphone very well, so that your voice will be very clear.
Okay, is it clear now?
I think it's better now. Go ahead.
Okay. What Ejiofor is doing here, Ejiofor is doing whistleblowing for Nigerian government. The same way that China Sango did his own to tell Nigerian government that they can kill Muslim, they can, nothing will happen. Highest one and everybody will forget about it and start going to their normal. Ejiofor is trying to tell Nigerian government that she stop Muslim and can speaking up in the courtroom. That is what he's trying to do. And what he's doing now is not advising, what is it called? He's warning them. He's warning them.
Exactly.
What he's doing now is threatening them. He's threatening them that they should stop Muslim and can speak on the court. So, but one thing I want this world to know is that Ejiofor, you have failed. You have failed woefully. And you remember what our PM told you, that you can never rise again.
Never.
You can never rise again. You can never ever rise again.
Never.
You need to rise. His power will be taken away from you. So I have to drop my mic here because it's too early here and my kids are still sleeping.
Okay. No wonder. That's why you're talking very low. Thank you very much, Madifine. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. At least he tried to call in. And that was very, very impressive. And there's one point Ifeanyi just made now, and I'm very sure you will agree with him, that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is not advising the lawyers. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is warning them. But let me ask him, who you want warn? That's when we say they don't send you. That's when we say they don't know who you be. Now you don't warn. You are warning. If you like, send all the zoo army to go and meet them. These lawyers have decided that the reason why they did a press conference was because they want the whole world to see and to hear them. Now the whole world have heard them and the whole world have seen them. And the whole world have known and seen now that you are a criminal. You were doing nothing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So you are nothing but income. Now look at what I wanted to play. This is Chinasa Nworu's voice. How can a Biafran hear Chinasa Nworu talking like this, exposing our leader to the school to come and cry like this, and yet they will say they are listening to leadership? Let's play his voice. Listen to Chinasa Nworu.
And they hold him for complete 8 days before bringing him to court. I want everybody to put this in his mind. They were also having the power to eliminate. They have the power, even for 3 years in their custody. I'm telling people something. If the Nigerian government wants to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu inside the custody, they will do it. We can only fight for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. People will get tired. People will be killed. People will continue their life.
Okay.
And they hold him for complete 8 days before bringing him to court. I want everybody to put this in his mind. They were also having the power to eliminate. They have the power, even for 3 years in their custody. I'm telling people something. If the Nigerian government wants to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu inside the custody, they will do it. We can only fight for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. People will get tired. People will be killed. People will continue their life.
Okay.
Did you see that? He is giving them advice that inside that custody, that they can buy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you heard it, and tomorrow you will still go there and say TOS are wise. What is sister? Please grab the microphone.
Before what is sister coming? What is sister? I beg you. You know, say me alone. We don't even reach one. Make I just say something. My brother, in every language, you have this word called fool. They exist everywhere. We have our own fools, so and Oyibo or English people will be saying that their language. You get people will be fool. For Italian language, they have their own in their own language. So meanwhile, what is happening as time goes on? So many of them go they wake up, they come. But you know, say no be a lot of people, but they just got these their dogs will be saying they send out. But then they do all those things. But many of the innocent ones where they follow sheepishly, then go they wake up. Even with this particular event, many must have woken up. You remember, even before you come up with it, the last time I joined you on a show, I was talking about this thing, but then I think you did not listen to this voice yet. You did not listen to it. I just wanted to chip in that. Because you asked a question, how could people be listening to them? We have people who be saying that then get that name. When we say Ewu, or I don't know, how do you say fool in our language? Where we say, I mean, Igbo, not to talk about other languages in Biafra land. So we get this word, and you get people who be saying they go claim and say that them be fools for our language. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, my sister.
Good evening, my brother Raskama. Good
Let me
evening.
come
We are
worry them for me.
waiting for your latest music. Make you release that for us. We are waiting. Mazi Vavava. God go blow. Our boy.
The boy is good. He's sleeping.
I know. At midnight go be in day. I know. 2 a.m. will be in the morning. It is 12. I know. See, this guy, Mazi, have known him long before they sacked him. He knew, that's why he said the Sam should come and join him. Because he has seen the kurukere that this guy is playing. that this guy cannot release him. He asked for Sam, but he never knew they will brainwash Sam to join them to do the evil. Okay, this interview now, the man has finished asking you question. You are asking the man question. Do you have any other question? Have you finished? Why did he ask that? Because the question that he wanted to pass, he has not passed it.
Exactly.
He has
Now,
not- Yes, yes. He has not passed that question. What is the question? The question to say that it's ridiculous, it's abomination for Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, to stand to defend himself. How is it abomination? How is it wrong that he's standing to talk because he refused this man to talk? Because he knows that if this man talk, he will win the case. Now he said they should not allow it to happen. Haba. They should not allow what to happen. That the lawyer should come back. You were sitting down there. You cannot take proper notes. They will take everything from you. You will not even come and announce it. The only thing you said the place has been bugged. You never do anything. You did not do anything about it. These people are taking charge. They are taking control so that the whole world will see it. Now you are coming up, a whole expired lawyer. A whole expired lawyer is coming out to come and say what our Oyendu did is an abomination. You see, there's no point. All of us knew that he has expired. He can never. All this one that he's doing now is mercy after death. He's a walking corpse. Let's put it that way. He's just a walking corpse. How can you follow Fulani to fight the person that you say you are judging case for? There is no more money coming for them. That's why he's doing this interview. The Fulani money that they gave to him is finished. No money is coming for POS again. So he's looking for another hole for him to get money that he will use to come and fight himself. And they will not see that money. It's them that will die and nobody will remember them to fight itself. That bug head. It's him that will pay and nobody will even remember him for 1 month. He will be forgotten immediately. So he cannot put words into anybody's mouth. Because all of us, we are watching. Everybody is watching and the whole world is watching. Only now, American journalists are talking. Wole Soyinka is talking. They cannot do him anything. Whether this Carol White come out, they say Carol White, they bleach. You see they bleach. Then they see the first, they see the white. He's still bleaching. How much to mix Carol White, salt and pepper, and soda soap? Mix it together. You don't do Carol White. Yes. You understand? So they cannot brainwash us and nobody is listening to them. Whether you think somebody is listening, nobody is listening to them, Mazi. If people are listening to them, we will not be getting that vote that we are having in Biafra land. People are voting massively. So they don't listen to them. They have already known that they are the fake people to the core. And this Fulani idiot, they are after them now. You must either bring our money back or submit yourself. They have to submit themselves. The judge too will submit her husband and she will submit her son. All of them will submit something for these people. If not, only them will go buy them. They will find something to hold them, they go buy them. They cannot allow their money to go free. The day our leader is being released, all of them, they will gather them together, find something to cram them, and they will go and mark it, they will throw them in jail. That's what will happen to them. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Worry Sister. Thank you for your submission. I want to appreciate you also. I'm happy to see you, Cynthia Nanje. Thank you. It's been a long time. Thank you, precious sister, for joining us tonight. Thank you. All right, Uchenna Victor, you are not connected properly. I can see you in the room, but it's telling me device is not connected, and that's why you are not able to come in. And with my two guests tonight, we're going to conclude. My Rastaman, give me your closing remark. And Worry Sister, if there's anything she wants to touch, she can do touch-ups on it, and I'll close it because it's going to almost 1 a.m. here, and I need to conclude and go to bed. Please, Chukwumeze, time don't go for here. You're coming in. Okay, let's give you 1 or 2 minutes. Chukwumeze, please. Chukwumeze. Oh my goodness me, Cynthia. Cynthia Nanje. Well, you know, say I notice you. This one now £100. If you add 1 pence, just 1 cent, John, it will be £100. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I appreciate you. I know say you did do am. I know. Thank you so much. Nnamdi go buy plenty pampers with this one. Thank you. I agree to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Mazi Chukwumenze, are you there? Chukwumenze Blessing still dey work. Okay. While we're waiting for Chukwumenze, Rastaman, draw your own curtain. Then Wari sister will draw her own curtain. If Chukwumenze wakes up before you people draw your curtain, he will also make his comment and draw his curtain, and then we'll call it a night. But the other thing is that don't forget that song. If you forget that song, me and you go put one for 1,000. All right, unmute yourself. I beg, sing that song for us first. I beg, make you use and refresh your memory with the song. Make we know say you never. You're unmuted. Go ahead. And now, make we know whether I don't say dear body. I mean, don't forget that.
Okay. Evangelist IPOB leading us faithfully. Eastern governors and the Ifeanyi Ejiofor, they will never win for sure. Nnamdi win the war. Kidnapping and abduction, extraordinary rendition, brings faster Biafra nation. Nnamdi win the war. Kidnapping and abduction, extraordinary rendition, brings faster Biafra nation. So,
I don't say when you will sing and you will add salt and pepper inside, it will come sweet fast.
Now, even curry self will come. I will go carry curry from India. Bring Ogio Peye, whatever, everything. We'll put it inside. And my people.
Yeah, I'm back, Pastor Van. Please don't be upset.
Oh, all right. Okay. Don't wait. Let Rastaman say what you want to say. Since,
okay.
At this point, you don't lose his line of thought. I think there's something he wants to say. Rastaman, please go ahead.
Okay, so my people, it is a very open thing. As we know, say nobody because they bring certain things for the mainstream media. What thing that they do, they will bring them, make them they confuse fools when we say then they listen to mainstream media. But at the same time, Biafra Republic government in exile is actually invading the mainstream media because they themselves, they are coming up and taking what we are saying. This is why Vanguard will come and write that Nnamdi Kanu said that these people are terrorists, which is what we all even sing it in song, that they are terrorists and we know them. So, and this guy wanting to keep Nnamdi Kanu away from even public eye that they don't see, because even if Nnamdi Kanu doesn't speak, his body language gingers Biafrans. Everybody sees him and is a lot of things, not to mention when he opens his mouth. So any opening of mouth of Nnamdi Kanu is like it kills him. It kills him because it exposes him. And the next thing is that I heard that Chinasa Woru bought a house in Dubai. All of them are buying lands, buying houses outside of the country because they know, say, for Biafra, they know will stay. So for some fools who are still following them, if you investigate, you will see that they are buying house outside, keeping their family outside so that they will just zap. So all they are trying as buying house now, if they can do anything to thwart it, that it doesn't function, what they see say, Obatobie is a moving train, you know, if you stop them. So, and we know, say, we know, say a lot of people like Bam, they say, will be say for one thing or the other, they not just move, begin the broadcast. But I still encourage anybody will be saying, if you come out, make they bombard them anyhow, and things like this, because maybe they come from every side, they bombard them, because we will be majority. We'll be majority. Everybody know that, because who will man, I don't carry my common sense, go follow nonsense now. Which kind of thing be that? I get paid make a go put that's a one when they sell me and sell my yoye, sell Biafra. Not this one. This is why I said from the start that these people never had interest. One time I told you one thing. When he will come and say, Umuchineke, thank you for your unrelentless prayer. I was like, is it that this guy doesn't know? Because unrelentless means that you relent already. That means the opposite of relentless. So I said, this guy no get with, but I still can't happen. I can't tell you this and say, this is when we say they draw my attention. The guy purposely they use unrelentless prayer, which is opposite of prayer. He turned them upside down. So this like Baphomet people, they turn everything upside down. And those who turn cross upside down, turn star, which is human being upside down, that is suicide. And this is where they're going. My people, if we want to talk everything, we're going to talk about these people, we're not going to sleep tonight. But I will tell them again, and bam 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 no say, MN Kelly's IPOB, and he is leading us faithfully. Eastern governors and Ifeanyi Ejiofor, they will never win for sure. Nandi wins the war with kidnapping and abduction. Extraordinary rendition brings faster Biafra nation. Nandi wins the war, kidnapping and abduction. Extraordinary rendition brings faster Biafra nation.
Kidnapping and extraordinary rendition bring faster Biafra nation. I love that. I love that. Powerful, powerful. Okay, Okafor Samuel. Please, someone should help me. I want to vote, but we don't know how to do it. Okafor Samuel, if you look, I don't know where you're watching me from, but if you look, I am going to post the comment again. I have posted it before. Wherever you're watching me from, you are going to see a link just now. I am posting it now. The link have just appeared. If you are watching me on Facebook, the console will never be forgotten. You will see it. If you're watching me on Raf Chamaka TV, you will see it. If you're watching me on Ajere Global Media, you will see it. That particular link, just click on it now. Once you click on it now, it will lead you into the voting platform and you will vote. You don't need your Gmail, you don't need your picture. All you need is to fill your name correctly and fix your village and your local government, and then you will vote. It's that simple. So with that link, you don't even need to go and fill card. That link is like you are filling that card, because in that card, all you do is fill your name and then you will put yes. In that particular link, you fill your name and you answer yes to all the questions there. And then when you get to where you say submit, it will now display to you have successfully voted. Try it now and thank us later. You can copy the link also and post it to so many people that you know that have not voted. I have put the link there. I will put it now again so that there will be no excuse as to I did not see to post it again. In less than 5 minutes, I posted it 3 times. So you can see it. It is there right now on your comment section. And it comes up like my beloved fellow force is saying, so that others will see this program. Please go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, Pastor Van. Please, sorry for ignoring you all. Thank you so much. I was at the what do they call it? Like all these office stores. I was trying to buy a frame for my convention. Wow. So I just put the convention in the frame, as you can see. So yeah, so this is gonna be hanging in my house. Yeah. Yeah, I'm driving, but I'm gonna turn off this camera so that I can focus, please. Because
all right, yeah. You can snap it and send it to us so that we will put it on the media also.
Okay. Yeah.
The benefit of what we are doing.
What is sister? I don't see you today for media space. So hope you are doing good. What is sister?
They throw me away. They threw me out.
Okay, don't worry. We cover for you, but tomorrow, please come back. We need you. We like you. Thank you. Anyway, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and that good team, they do Nigerian court. Ojoro. This is a big Ojoro.
big, big scam they did them because you know it is now that I'm listening to what you're saying now that is now becoming so clear to me. Because I was asking myself, how come Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was speaking in the courts? But not until today. I was happy he was speaking in court because he said so many things. So now that you are talking about it and how the media, the legal team said that because of the hostile condition, they will not continue to represent him in that court. It was not I stick to me because now I understand that the things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in that court, those lawyers might not be able to say it because they are still practicing under Nigeria as a law. You understand? So now everything is now coming clear to me. And that word that they don't want him to say that he was kidnapped, because after that day, the next day I was just focused on all Nigerian Zoom media. Let me see if they will say, because they were talking about how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was enraged and called emotional. You understand how he said. But when you go to that place of saying kidnapped, they say it was forcefully arrested. Forcefully arrested. So you say that these people are evil. But I'm glad, and it was on record, and it went viral on the internet, that he used that word kidnap. He also read their law to them. He also showed them that the judge there is being so compromised. So now I'm now understanding when he said that when the time come, I will come to the zoo and I will fight this battle with you. And I will lead from the front. Because he's leading now from the front. He's fighting this battle. He's dealing with them in that court. Because right now, they don't know what, and I'm sure maybe next court he will come by himself. The legal team they should leave him alone. He can represent himself. Let it keep talking. And when that voice sounds, even Binta Ayaku is scared. She's shaking. She's shivering. So I'm just so happy. And thank you, Pastor Van Van Van, for explaining this more better. Yes, and thank you so much because now we click. And for the Carol White, that man, I could see hate, I could see jealousy, I could see envy, I could see disappointment in his face because he never wanted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to speak in court. Even sometimes he go to court without even holding his fire, and you say you are defending a leader of over 70 million people. But today he has been relegated. You understand? When you understand when they say they have relegated you, he has been relegated, and he can never be promoted again. He will remain in that back seat. That's where he's going to remain, and watch how things will unfold and how our leader will come out from that court. But if I was him, I would hide myself in shame. But you know what? Now we are seeing the real enemies. We see Chira Sanwo-Olu the other day giving Nigerian government suggestion that why are you wasting time? Kill him. That's what they were saying indirectly. They just said that to test Biafran and see how we will react. But there are 10,000 steps ahead of them, and nothing will happen to our leader. And he is coming out. Every day I thank God for Mazi Simon Ekpa. Oh, like the wisdom God placed in him to turn this table around, and now they're even in confusion. They don't even know what to do. So it's just so amazing. Only at the end, because today I was looking at my certificate and I was like, wow, like I can't imagine that I'm part of this and all these things is happening. When they will write this story in book for our children, unborn generation to come, the whole world will be marveled at the amazing things God did. This is just this thing. I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much. And I have a question. I want to send my love across. Yes, for our new boy Nnamdi. I don't know because I know if I do it through this.
No, use PayPal. Use PayPal.
PayPal. You're gonna get everything, right?
Yeah. Use this PayPal.
MoneyGram. Va, MoneyGram.
No, MoneyGram is okay. If he has my number, I'll give him my full details. Or you call me then, or use PayPal. PayPal is much more faster.
Is it showing on the screen? I don't know. Let me.
Yeah, it's displaying there. You can see.
Okay.
Or you can just call me. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Yeah, once you call me, I'll send you the link. The PayPal.me/Ralph Ajas. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I just saw it now. I just screenshot it. Yeah, I have PayPal, so are we? Is that like your picture on it to recognize is you? You know, there's so many scam.
No, you will see once you put that paper correctly, it's just me. You will see
Okay, okay. I will send my love across and I will indicate it's me from Mazi Chukwueze. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pastor Vama.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Well, we need another release. Oh, you are waiting too long. This thing is getting cold. Please, everywhere to be hot. So release another song, Biko. Thank you so much.
That's what you didn't tell. All right, that's a good one. I met him in Finland. He's a fantastic brother. Rastaman, I need to unmute. You need to unmute your mic. Okay, go ahead, Rastaman. You were saying something.
I just wanted to say that in as much as Chinasa Woru is trying what he's trying, saying that Biafrans, which him representing 1%, which is food, and those who know what they do. So the Fulani themselves believe is an understatement. They know, say, Biafrans are sitting at home for 3 years. That's what he's saying does not make sense for any person who will get common sense. But the thing we say, they must do something to show them, say, okay, we are trying our best. That is what I wanted to chip in. So Biafrans cannot take them serious because even Fulani know, say, Biafrans, they go burn down the zoo.
Yes. Honestly. Thank you so much. That was your closing remark. What is this? That you have something to drop?
Just tiny bit. Just tiny bit. You see, this Carol White is bringing himself out for us to start talking about him. He should hide his face in shame. When our leader was not coming to court, he could not even fight the government to say, why are they not bringing him out? He could not even fight. Okay, we only brought him out once. You will tell him to shut his mouth up. He shouldn't say a word. And you will go there, you will not even talk, brab. You will just brab and say rubbish, and you carry your folder. Sometimes you even come to court without no folder. And you think people, Biafras, are not wise? We are wise. We don't follow structure. We follow brain. We follow who know road. That is what we follow. And now they can know you. He knows who you are. And he knows that you and the other ones are the eye. Just like as our leader said, PM said, you are the eye. So if Chinasa Owoshi giving an example, an illustration that this is what they can do, he's not saying it to Uyendu, he's saying it to himself. Because the zoo, they are afraid. They know what we can do, just like Rastaman said now. If we're sitting at home for 3 years now, do you think there is one Baba, that's one of these people in a leader says, nothing must. He said nothing must. He put must. He said must not happen to my son in that Kanu. He said, I'm just saying it. He said, I will put my life on the line. Chinasa Owoshi, there are many people that will put their life on the line for our leader. So don't think that we forget about him. Even right now, we are not forgetting about it, that you are telling us the way this dude will go about him. You are a liar. You are a nincompoop. Oh no, that is who you are. We don't want to hear your stinking mouth again. You are under the pit and remain there forever. Stop calling journalists to come and be talking for you. We don't want you. You have been sacked. You have been sacked. So shut your mouth and stop calling Oyendu's name. We forbid you to call his name. Before, you people said our PM should not use Oyendu's name to be doing what he's doing. Before you people say, why is he calling Oyendu? You people want to sue him for using Oyendu's name to fight this battle. Now we are telling you, now we are going to sue you if you don't stop using Oyendu's name, because you have been sacked. So long you are sacked, you must not use his name to do any propaganda. If you call your so-called journalists, use yourself, Owoshi, and all your irad combined together, you should do that one. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, Worry Sister. Thank you so much for that submission. Some of the people, somebody is asking me to put numbers so that for their vote, for the voting. But fortunately, I'm not going to say unfortunately. Fortunately, I'm not going to ask you to send me your name. If you send me your name, I will not be able to help you. You know, somebody say, please send our number. I don't understand what you said here, Muche. Put whenever you are broadcasting. We help to vote. Only their name. Yes, if I put my number for you to send your name for me to help you to vote, I will not be able to do it. I have a lot of things I'm doing. I will not be able to be helping people to vote. So if you can do it, you can send me your number, Amuche, so that I will put your number so that then people can call you and give you their names. Then if you want to help them, you can help them. Patavam will not be able to help you to do that because I have a lot I am also doing. So what I will do is I will give you the links that can help you. And another thing I will do right now, let me do that before I leave. There are numbers that are available. So I am going to bring those numbers now. And some of you that are looking for numbers to call, if the way we have made it easy now is not okay and you need a much more easier than this, then these are the numbers. Let me see if I can enlarge them. Let me see if I can enlarge it. Let me enlarge it. So somebody's calling me. Why? There's another call I'm supposed to make across. Hello? 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 Okay, sorry. Yeah, hello? Okay, then you should send me his number. Amuche, send me your number. Send me your number. Send your number to that WhatsApp, my WhatsApp number, so that I will display it like I'm displaying these other numbers now. So I just got a call that Amuche is one of those that are helping people. Fantastic. So Amuche, send your number to my WhatsApp so that I will display it like I'm displaying this. So you see these numbers now. You can call these numbers. You will get help if you need help to vote. +49 172 92 89642. Line 2, +33 751 581948. Line 3, +972 53 220 Line 4, +31 614 362963. Line 5, +31 68 58 479. Line 6, +1 484 366 9812. Line 7, +34 632 32 6317. Line 8, +358 899 766 595. Line 9, +31 62 82 55 882. These are 9 lines that you can call. If these numbers are close to you, or maybe you are in the countries, 31 is Holland, 353 I think is Ireland, 34 is Spain. Maybe this 34 could be, I don't know who that one is, but Spain. +1 is the USA, 31 is Holland, 31 is Holland, 972 I think should be Israel. I'm not sure. 33 is France, 49 is Germany. These lines are all there. Please call any of these numbers if you are close to these countries, or you can call from anywhere. Ask them any questions you have concerning this voting. Please let those call. I think, let me see what they wrote here. Note, these numbers do not receive calls. Hey, okay, it's good that I make this public. Note, these numbers do not receive calls nor respond to other matters besides voting assistance. Only messages are accepted. Okay, so this line only receives messages. So what it means is that you can trust these numbers. Send in your details, your name, your contact, your name. What you need is your name, your village, and your state. Your name, your village, and your state. Just type it and send it to any of these line, and they will do the needful on your behalf. Okay? Your name, your correct name, your state, your village. If you can type it and send it as a WhatsApp to these particular numbers that are displayed here, you will be attended to, and you will get the help that you need. I am sure I have been able to do justice to that. And the time where I am here right now is 7 minutes past 1 a.m. And I'm going to work this morning. And we have spent enough time. And I appreciate you all for coming in. Okay, let me make this call. I don't know. I don't like to promise and fail. Let me call this number and give just 2 minutes to make a contribution. All right. She's not answering, and it means that probably she's also feeling for me that maybe I should go to bed, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you, every one of you, for joining us tonight. Thank you for your support, and I want to especially thank you, Rastaman. Thank you so much. I want to especially appreciate my sister Cynthia Nanje. I want to appreciate Cynthia Nanje for this beautiful support. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful one tonight. And I'll bless you with Rastaman, Biafra, Biafra, Biafra.
You don't say to mama, you don't read. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazen Namdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They tried by the canories. These reckless Fulanis. They conquered the Lorraine. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle State every day. Every day. Every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi, terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dexinabemi, terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami, terrorist. Boko Haram in the army, terrorist. They stop the people from farming, terrorist. Abubakar Malami, terrorist. Mainstream media swami, terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra hands fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, one day run them out of do the land, one day run them out now, run them out now. Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away. Biafra. Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra. Because everywhere Biafra.